All right, we live.
Probably waking up out of your sleep fighting. Before you been asleep that long, man.
Everybody get in their spot. So I get y'all tuned in. It's gonna be a shadow on this one too, cause we in the shade. So
Might not be worse than just last week, though. I think last week.
Lord. More a little bit. There you go.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, almost want to give all praise to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rakadash.
the balance of the apostle of the great millstone culture from the spirit. Peace and much love for the saints of Israel. Right, so-called Negroes. Naturally, make sure it's in the Bible. I tell them we got a seek. Gen 2020 year prophecy. Redemption of the spirit, by Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Yahushua is going to be. All right.
This is Ephesians 5:1. Be ye therefore followers of the Most High, as your children.
Yeah, so be followers of the Most High's children. You know, so all the brothers say, hey man, hey, we're all children. Cause we all reborn again through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know, some of us 6 years old, 5 years old, you know, we all have been reborn through the spirit and power of the Heavenly Father, huh? Alright? So we follow the Most High's children. You know, when you're a child, who you look up to, the first person you look up to is your parents. You know, your mother, your father. You know, that's how we follow the Most High. You know? Go ahead.
And walk in love as the Mashiach also hath loved us.
Exactly, so we're supposed to love one another as Yahweh Shai loved us. Alright? Go ahead.
And hath given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to the Most High for a sweet smelling Savior. But fortification and all uncleanness are covetousness, let it not be once named among you as becometh the saints.
Exactly. So we can't walk in the gross darkness of this world. Right? Because we can't say that we're the children of the Most High and we're doing wickedness. Right. You can't call yourself a man of the Lord, and if you commit doing shit in the world, man, you know, you have to commit a fortification. You know, just be doing shit that you were doing in the world. You can't call yourself a saint of the Most High. All right, go ahead.
Neither filthiness nor foolish talking nor jesting, which are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks. For this ye know that no warmonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man who is in adultery hath an inheritance in the kingdom of the Mashiach and of the Most High.
That's when these people in this world have a good inheritance with the Most High. Listen, 2/3 of our people, they have no, because that black shit, that's covetousness, that's wickedness. The whole meaning of black is wicked, man. And that's our people under wicked vibration. So they can't enter into the first resurrection. Because why? They can't let go of their so-called identity they have in America, which has nothing to do with who you are as people. Alright? They're under that vibration of wickedness. And you see, Jacob's under the vibration of complete wickedness. You know? Go ahead.
Let no man deceive you with vain words. For because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience.
Yep.
Be not ye therefore partakers with them.
It says, so be not partakers with them. So we're not partaking in this so-called black movement. Because we know we're not black people.
Right.
We know what the word black means. everything negative under the sun. So you're not gonna see us brothers out there partaking in the so-called black movement because it got nothing to do with who us being Israelites.
That's right.
So that's why we don't walk with the people of this world, man.
Right.
We're not going out there holding signs, writing on the street, Black Lives Matter. At the end of the day, Black lives don't matter, man. Because it has nothing to do with anything.
God.
You know? Go ahead.
For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord's walks as children of light.
It's actually a point in time we thought we were black, so that means we were in darkness, man.
God.
Because black is a dark color, represents everything. It represents darkness. And you go into the word, it represents everything evil. That's why it's a white man called it so white to give himself a certain look on the society as him being pure. But he's not. But he has a so-called Negro negativity, so now when he in his own mind he thinks himself as negative. You know? The movies we played, they're all negative. Everything you see the so-called Negro in is negativity.
God.
You know? Go ahead.
For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them.
Is that supposed to rebuke them? Are we supposed to rebuke our people and tell them that they're being wicked and stuff? We're supposed to tell our people who they are according to the Bible. We're supposed to tell our people that we're not black and white Hispanics, we're the children of Israel, the Most High.
That's right.
If you're not walking in that way, there's no light in you, man. Go ahead.
For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret.
So it's a shame to speak of those things, you know? It's a shame to be homosexual and you hold that shit in secret. You know? It's a shame to be a covetous man. It's a shame to be on drugs, man. That's a shame to the side of the Lord. You know? Yeah.
But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light, for whatsoever doeth make manifest is light. Wherefore he said, awake, thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead.
It's actually we rose from the dead. You know what I'm saying? We awoke, man. And Isaiah, because we awoke, man. We woken through this truth, through this word. Because through this word we have life. Right. Through this life we're going to enter into everlasting life. Alright? We're not going to be in everlasting contempt like Esau or 2/3 of our people are going to be. They're going to be in shame in the kingdom of the Most High. We're going to rejoice. We're going to be exalted. Alright?
And the Mashiach shall give thee light. See then that ye walk. Contrary. See then that ye walk contrary, not as fools, but as wise.
Yeah, so see that we walk contrary, not as fools, but as wise. You know, so in this thing we have to use wisdom. You know, we have to know when to pull in, when to pull out. You know?
Right.
You know, you have to know when a situation is getting bad, when a situation is good. Look how Yahweh didn't add hell to his walk because he already needed to go through hell until his hell was ready to come. You know?
And he moved as a serpent.
Yeah, exactly. He moved with wisdom. You know, we don't go out on day-to-day life cuss out so white and call him a fucking devil. You know what I'm saying? We're not going out, you know, saying we're Israelites and just out loud and shit. You know what I'm saying, to the whole entire world, because we know that's going to add strike to our day-to-day life.
That's right.
Especially when Esau rolls on us and things like that, we want to be ready, spiritually ready. You know, so it gives that time. So now when it's our time to get rolled on, we'll get rolled on.
I got a precept on that. It's Romans chapter 13, starting at verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher power, for there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh.
That's what the powers that be are ordained from the Most High. So the Most High ordained this devil to be a power. Lord, the Heavenly Father ordained this devil to be a power. So at the end of the day, we're subject to this devil. You know? We're subject to the white man. Right now, we're under his foot. We're still in his kingdom. He still has his patrol. You know? He's still making his police. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no, we're not patrolling the earth. We're not rolling. You don't see a bunch of Jakes rolling the Duke buggies. You don't see a bunch of Israelites rolling the Duke buggies, got swords on their back, man.
Not yet.
We're the sheep. They're the wolf. So we have to wait for our Lord Yahweh Shai to come get us from the wolf, man. We have to wait for our shepherd. What a shepherd do? A shepherd get us away from the wolves, man.
That's right.
Exactly. So for Jakes that's, you know, trying to be in that carnal spirit, you know, you know what I'm saying, they feel like it was speaking to the house of Israel. You know that Israel, you doing that spirit of getting guns and trying to, you know what I'm saying, shoot at the gun range. That's just going off. That's not, we're not the wolf, we're the sheep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have that power to take this devil down. The Most High give us men up in spiritual power to go down and run through all these people and kill millions of people. If we could, we would.
Huh.
But we can't, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got spiritual power. We're not the Flash right now. We're not Superman right now. And we're the prophets of the Heavenly Father right now at this point in time. We're just speaking the words in existence.
That's right. I gotta put
This is 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through our power Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to the pulling down of strongholds.
Okay, so what we pulled down strong Christianity. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of you seen a lot of so-called Negroes, Latinos, knowing that they're Israelites. You know, they just know that they're not Pakistani, but they know they're Israel. You know, they're not black, but they might still call themselves black, but they know they go back to the chosen people, the chosen line of the Most High. So we pulled down those strongholds through the Bible. We didn't go out there and put guns on people's head, tell them, nigga, if you're not telling me, we're gonna put you to death.
Right.
You know? And at a point in time, it's gonna get like that when the missiles come. That's gonna be just from the Lord, because you denounce who you were. But right now, hey man, we're prophesying. We're teaching the word of Heavenly Father, that's it. That's all we're ordained to do. Nothing else until the Most High give us another mission, you know? Getting weak now, it's gonna be a point where we're gonna get physical. We're gonna get spiritual power.
Right.
You know? There's gonna be a time where it's gonna roll us, we're gonna get that power from the All High. But that's not it, that's not the time right now. You know?
Ephesians chapter 6, verses 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
So this whole fight is a spiritual fight. It's not a cardinal fight. We're fighting against demons, we're fighting against spirits like this. You know, we're not fighting against, we think about when Howard shot in 12 when they walked and they seen these demons and they came and tried to attack them. And they knew they was fighting with demons. They knew, Yahushua knew he was fighting, man. He knew he was fighting demons and wicked spirits that are on our people. That demonic mentality that we had in that time. You know? Caiaphas, all the high priests in that time. The Levites. Them niggas was in a demonic state of mind. Because they wanted to be the rulers of the planet, of the Israel. But when Yahushua, he was that one to come. But they didn't want to submit themselves to that because they had a demon on them. Right. They had a spirit on them. You know? And think about the people, you know, when that time when Yahushua was getting crucified and they had all the people of Israel, they said, give us Barabbas, give us Barabbas. That was the spirit. That was a demon that was on all those people to kill that just man. You know what I'm saying? That was a demon. Because Yahushua did nothing wrong but speak the truth. You know?
Hey, Slocky, right quick, I may go back. I want to go. This is 2 Corinthians 10:1. Now I, Paul, myself beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Hamashiach, presence and base among you, but being absent and bold toward you. But I beseech you that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence, wherewith I think to be bold against some, which think of us as if we walk according to the flesh.
Exactly. So Paul said he talks to those that thought we were basically we were saying bullshit, man. Like we were liars. So basically, 2,000 of our people, they think we're full of shit. Or vocab Malone, they think we're full of shit. So we're bold to them. Right. To those that aren't under the grace of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. See, we're bold to eat. We saw somebody, he come up with questions, we'll tell him he's full of his face, he's going to captivity.
That's right.
We'll tell him, we'll tell everybody, you going to slavery, man. We had a sign. But they see the signs, man. They see the white devil. You know what I'm saying? The so-called white, they see Jesus Christ, man. They see that devil. You know what I'm saying? So we speak these words boldly to them, but to those in other countries, we don't. We speak with meekness, man. We all understand the same thing.
3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Exactly. Though we walk in the flesh, it's not a fleshly battle, you know? And Esau don't hate you because we are the skin of your skin, because you go back to your spirit. You know, them demons know who we are through the spirit, man. That's why we have cause with these people. They know who we are through the spirit. That's why scripture also say, Paul I know, Yahushua I know, who the hell are you? And them niggas got messed up. They try to cast out those demons because they weren't known by the Heavenly Father. You know? Got a little on that?
Yeah, but it's already read the first one.
Yeah, one right now.
On Roman?
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah, I got 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of our power, that ye may be able to withstand the evil days, and having done all to stand.
Yeah, stand the evil day. This is that day that will come in Jacob's trouble. That time of no man ever lived and seen. You know, all the famines, pestilence, death, and destruction that's coming to upon this earth for the wickedness.
Right.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, if America was living in the righteous life of the Lord, it wouldn't be destroyed. It wouldn't be a problem. You know what I'm saying? If Jake knew who he was, and Jake was walking according to the Most High, it wouldn't be an issue with the Heavenly Father. But the fact of the matter is that everything is wicked, upside down, it's unrighteous. He wants to destroy it.
Go ahead and get this Revelation. Revelation chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she has made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Right. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh.
Exactly. So any man that take that mark of the beast, that chip, which is going to start with the beast, we know who the beast is, and government, they don't EU, the European Union, Britain, Great Britain, they're the beast system.
Right.
And America's the water. So the microchip's going to start over there in Europe, over there over there in Britain, man. So they're the foundation of that. They're the beast. And this will come to the war. This will come to America. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
You probably won't even hear about it, because honestly, a lot of them countries have already implemented that chip. They got a lot of their companies set up to where they gotta have that chip just to get into the front door, just to get snacks and stuff out the vending machines.
Switzerland?
Yeah, Switzerland. Yeah. Because those Europeans, man, they're just straight pure devils, man. You know, so they don't even care. You know, you talk about the Bible, they don't understand the Bible, man. All they do is go to their Catholic priest, you know what I'm saying, say a few Hail Marys, and they think it's all good.
That's right.
So they don't have any understanding, man. So all they're gonna have to chip well before America starts getting it, man.
China, Japan.
Yep, China, yep, either nation.
They working on that.
The microchip's going to come here last.
Yep.
But it's, you know, it's just the final
Babylon
version.
gonna get it.
It's going to get it last.
Yeah.
Because that's
Say the best
because they want to, because they're not going to put it on America, because they want to see how the other countries going to react.
Right.
How they going to do it in London? How they going to do it because in London we all had the same shit that they got in America. So we work with people in London, we work with people here in America. All right? Because Americans do somewhat have, a little bit more rebel against the government than other countries might have. That's why each one's more hesitant to push it right now.
Right.
But when it starts going ahead in these other countries and other places, we know it's coming here soon.
Hey, here in America, you got to deal with what they call the Bible Belt. Yeah. There's these southern states, right? They the gun-toting Edomites, the Trump supporters.
That's right.
Right? So they know that when they push it, they gotta know that they can push it heavy. They gotta break the system.
Yep.
They gotta start already ripping the guns, because if they don't do it early, that's why right now, like you go up to like Massachusetts, I think it's almost illegal to carry a funky gun. Like New York. You know what I mean? You it's so many, right? You can't even come. You can be a gun carrying whatever you are, a Negro, Latino, Native American, or a fucking Edomite from another state, and you legal in another state. But if you going in New York, if you drive through New York, they pull you over, you fuck. You may not even be going to. They'll just driving through that motherfucker. You got a gun, but you legal in your state.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you know that right there tell you.
Guns at the door.
Right, yeah, that right there tell you that why they haven't pushed it so heavy here in America, because like the Ak was saying, that the fight is gonna be a real fight here. You know, Esau gonna fight for his shit. Esau don't want to let his guns go. That's why the North and South, they struggle against each other out here, because they believe in having their guns. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen like the other day, I seen up at IHOP, hey man, this fat ass Edomite came out with his gun. You know, he walking like this. You know, but he got his gun on his hip. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfucker, you know how you come through, you just get through eating and shit. You know what I'm saying? You are fat and full. You ain't gonna fight nothing. You don't want to do nothing. Hey, but you can pull that gun, though. You know what I'm saying? That's just like that Queen of Slim, right? That's like Queen of Slim. And what that Edomite say when he got his gun? You know what I mean? Y'all don't know if y'all watched that shit. But Queen, he was like, you know, I feel so empowered. You know, the gun made him feel powerful.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the cashier. Yeah, cashier. He was like, I feel so powerful.
Because these Edomites on a physical level are really fucking. You know?
Yeah,
Man,
no,
we can beat the shot of Edomite. You know? Hey man, tell us about coming up with grown Edomite man right now at his age. You know what I'm saying? He get that nigga help. You know? Because we're built to have that power. That's what I'm saying. That's why Esau needs that gun, that weapon.
The Lord had to give him something. He had to give because he knew he couldn't deal with it. Hey, because at that time, I'm not trying to take thunder. Right. Yeah, but when you think about King David, hey man, he had his foot all over all the Hebrew nations. Yep. But he was fucking killing them. Edom was nothing. I mean, he had his foot so far down on Edom neck, it was just fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So that just go to show you right there that Edom could never deal with us as a whole. And that was straight up hands and swords and shields. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't deal with us then. You know, so the Lord had to give them something bigger, better, and bolder in order to, deal with us. And look, they gotta have tanks, airplanes, missiles, rocket launchers. You know what I mean? They gotta have a whole fucking parade. Yeah, man, they gotta have a whole, they gotta have a whole nother like warfare to deal with us. They can't even physically one-on-one hand up unless they've been trained. Now you gotta watch Esau that them did. You know what I mean? They have to be trained to do. Yeah, they gotta be trained.
And then that's why you hear Jake when he say, "Hey, take up that badge. I better whoop your ass."
That's
Jake because Jake know. Jake know he's gonna fuck up. Jake know it. That's why he say, "Man, take up that badge. Don't get around the court. Take up that badge. Oh, beat the dog shit out." And
he took 4 Edomites to hold that dude down.
Yeah.
Now if it was only 1 or 2, they wouldn't have been able to hold him down like that. See, and then he wouldn't have been on his neck. He couldn't have been on his neck because the other 3 had him down by the backside. No, sorry, Salaki. The other 2 had him down by the legs and the back. And he had him on the neck, and the other, what was it, Moab or Ammon? Just standing there.
Yeah. But this is going back to what you were saying, man, about how people are. The flesh is weak, man.
Yeah, man, this shit, hell yeah.
So this week, I reported 2 Edomite women going to the gym. And they were scanning themselves from their forehead to see if they had a temperature. See, what Esau's going to do is take away all those delicious.
Yeah.
They're going to take all the things away from you that you love and see if you can take it.
Yeah.
Because we're going to let somebody point something to their head.
And that temperature gauge, that's the start of that part of the beast. Because you can get it in your forehead. You know what I'm saying? So they already gearing them up, getting them ready to get that scan across the head.
And what's interesting about that is that they say the places where your body changes temperature. As a matter of fact, it came out with the video. He was one of the people who was behind the creation of the whole body microchip. So he said one of the reasons that they put it in your right hand or in your forehead is because that's one of the places where your temperature changes the quickest in your body. And I guess that's how it's going to be powered.
And they would say the head is the hottest. It can keep the rest of your body cold. If that's why they always say you put a fucking hat on your head.
Yeah, put a hat on your head because you release it on that.
You release the heat, come out the top of your head. Hold it in with the hat so the rest of your body, even though you may not think that you warm, that's just keep getting over it.
That's where your spirit is. That's where your spirit is.
And also, it's also easier for them to kill it.
You guys got an extra body about it.
Without your brain going down.
You guys got an extra body about it.
Wait, we talking about?
You guys got an extra body about it.
No.
What do y'all preach about this black brothers and God and stuff like?
We teach y'all people that they're Israelites according to the Bible. You hear me?
Huh?
We teach y'all people that they're Israelites according to the Bible.
There's who?
We're Israelites.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Oh, yes, sir.
Revelation chapter 14, verse 10, it says, "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb."
That nuclear missile, we're going to be held that just, brother, everybody going to be there looking at that shit and get burnt up.
Huh.
Shit, we had to drink that cup. Slavery. You know what I mean? We drank that cup. It was no mixture in it. Hey, that was a raw ass cup that we had to drink. How many captivities did the Israelites been in? You can go through. They were from Egypt on down. You know what I'm saying? It's still now here to this very day. You know, you still read. What's that? Baruch 2 and 30. It's another one somewhere. I think like what's that? Haggai or somewhere like that. Saying to this day we still here in our captivity. You know? Go ahead.
Ephesians 5 and 16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil.
They're redeeming the time for the days of evil, so we're supposed to walk in wisdom and according to the Most High.
Right.
So we're not out here, being partakers of that cardinal Black Lives Matter shit. That all goes back to systematic build that system. He saw somebody wants you to do, and that's against his devil's roots, man. That's his game. The guns he got, the tanks he got, the fucking planes he got. I mean, what can Jake really do against the devil? At the end of the day, we can't do nothing. There's really nothing we can really do. And Jake ain't got enough. You got some Jakes that, Jake is cold at anything he do, but it's not enough of us that's cold like that. You know what I'm saying? With the sword. Jake can shoot a gun sideways. Jake can hit and miss. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, Jake really good when it comes to the fight with the hands. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the shooting the gun, ain't our shit.
Hey, Jake don't even know how to shoot a shotgun.
No.
Hey, you supposed to put that bitch up on your shoulder, not a head. You supposed to have it up on your shoulder. Jake, you down here with it. Nigga, what? Nigga, boom. That bitch shaking like, you think that bitch pop out your head like that. And that bitch got some heavy kicks. You know what I'm saying? But you supposed to have that bitch up on your shoulder, you know what I mean? That way, like say, something simple as a game, a home defense. Nigga breaking your house. Jake down here like, nigga, what? Boom. Oh, shit, baby, get the gun.
You know what I'm saying? Jake ain't even aim, he just Esau,
Yeah, that's it.
Esau got all kinds of guns attached with silencers, you know what I'm saying? Muzzles, optics and shit, man. Some basic, some Call of Duty type shit Esau got.
Hey, I was looking on, matter of fact, while you said that, I was looking on YouTube, and they got a new shotgun. It's an M90, Mossberg M90. That bitch got a clip to it now. That bitch, it hold, you get that bitch, it's 15, 20, and 40 rounds. A shotgun. And so you constantly, you just racking that bitch. Where you probably only got 6 or 7 in there. You know what I'm saying? You put the 6, 7 in, you only got 6, 7 hits. You got 40 hits of a gauge coming out at you. This is the way Esau thinks. That's how he's thinking. How many more ways can I develop what I already got to make it even more deadly? That's crazy as fuck, bro. That's crazy. When I see that shit, bro, to see a shotgun, to see how many times he can hit that bitch. Like,
that's the Smith.
Damn. Yeah, the Smith. Hell yeah.
I seen a 9mm that was like a machine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, hey man,
Yeah.
all, man.
Yeah, he creates all kind of shit.
They even got little cases and shit. That actual gun, you can take that bitch and shoot.
Oh yeah.
They got them damn black. It's like a work case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Walk around with it's
Umbrellas.
That's
They got all kind of shit, man.
All types of shit.
James Bond ass.
Watch the
Yeah,
watch, I was gonna say that, but watch that movie, The Kingsman.
Yeah.
They got that shit, bro. You watch that Kingsman shit, you ever seen that movie? They got that shit, man. They got that shit. All that shit you talking about, like with the umbrella case.
Yeah.
They got that shit.
Matter of fact, man, they're like, like you said, in the Kingdom, man, they can show you the sound, man. Once you put that chip in it, they was fighting like yelling in the church.
Wow.
Like he was beating their ass in the church, man. They even beat the whole congregation up. And all he did was turn the music. So that's what is that? Vibration.
Vibration.
Yeah.
And Esau got that shit. I seen it. It was on.
Everything's a vibration.
It was on the news. That military got this little heat thing, so they get a big crowd come in.
They had them.
They hit the button so it'll make the crowd back up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it gets so hot.
Yeah.
But yo, Jake didn't got that shit, man.
Right, nah.
So we need that. We see the Most High gave us a reason why we need the Lord. Because now we used to be back in the time of David. Well, so all we gotta do, give them a sword through a war. Now some grab, I can grab, you know what I'm saying? Stick up real quick, and that's Jake, and that's Jake all day. But Esau got this long range sniper rifle.
Right.
It's too much shit that we can't fight against.
That motherfucker be over there on top of that building right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Even further, man. Don't build, man, and peg us all down.
Exactly.
Ain't shit we can do.
Ain't nothing we can do, man.
He be in the airplane in his helicopter and peg us down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hey, I had that dream before right there. I had a dream when I was in the hood. I was back in Detroit, and motherfucking Esau was flying in a helicopter. And I was like, hey man, they about to start shooting. Okay, he flipped back around. I was like, just start banging us down in the hood, man. Hey, out of their helicopters, it made me think of that, man.
That's what they do in Texas. They be flying around with them wild boars.
Oh, wild boar. Yeah.
Damn hogs and shit. Yeah, they fly around in helicopters. You pay
Killing them.
Yeah, you pay for your little spot. It's like it's like you're going out on a charter or something. They charter you get a helicopter, they take you up in it, you can shoot boards and shit, they run it through the field and shit. Yeah. Esau right there.
Yeah, that motherfucker something else. This old shit. This whole shit is sick. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Esau shit is sick. He got some sick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he came out, you know, the Lord had really set him up in a manner where we can't get him. And that's the beautiful part about it. No matter how much or how hard we try, he set him up to where he gonna let his horn show. He was like, you know, and he gonna literally make Esau show his horn. He gonna show that he the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing.
Like you said, man, Esau so carnal, we gotta be spiritual.
We gotta be.
Because the thing is, if we don't be spiritual, how we gonna gain that power, man?
Right.
Hey, you don't think you can jump up to that helicopter right there, man? Hey, what are you doing this for?
Right.
God. Second Corinthians chapter 2.
You ain't gonna be able to do that in this little flesh area.
Nah.
Hey, you jump too high. You out here. Oh yeah, Kai fell out the.
2 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 11.
Yeah.
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
So we're not ignorant to the same devices. You know, we're not ignorant to the things that he has. We know. You know, we're not. See, Jake doesn't see our people. They're ignorant to those things. So Satan has an advantage over them because they're ignorant to the fact and married that he has a whole system to work against them. But they feel like it's just some shit that's just going on. You know, they don't really think nothing spiritual of it. You know, they just think it's just something that's just happening going on in the world. But we know that this man has a lot of weapons and different types of warfare that we don't have. And we're not ignorant to those things. See, we're not ignorant to the fact that we know he's gonna roll on 2/3 of our people with heavy military power. But our people are.
Hey, like you said about the vibrations, they got a vibration gun that when it emits waves, it cripples you. It can cripple your hearing. You know what I mean? And if your eardrum like you ever take a Q-tip and you push it in your ear a little too far, you're like, oh shit. There's certain vibrations that they can hit and it can literally cripple our bodies.
Like we always say, we can weak, man. That's not, we always watch a movie, Incredible Hulk. When he's going toward him, they start going to Then he just being mind over matter. Right. And then he got to him and he crushed it, man.
I go back and look at that movie, man. I think that whole movie was really about Esau's weaponry, man. They use it heavy in that movie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as a matter of fact, they bought those heat guns out though. Like you were talking about, they bought those heat guns out.
They had them on Transformers.
Well, no, I'm talking about during the riots. They had them. They just didn't use them. Cause I was looking at the cause you know how Esau got them Humvees now that they roll up.
Yeah, but they had a bitch on top of it.
You know, they had the truck on top of it, man. I'm like, okay, so they ain't use it. They ain't use it to break up the crowd, but they good at it.
Hey, shit. Hey, they had one up. Remember? Hey, no, fuck that. Remember we was was it about 4 or 5 months ago we came up through. I was like, damn, look at they had that motherfucking military van. That bitch had that big ass remember that like ray gun or some shit? Like that shit look different. Yeah, what the fuck is out? Look at that shit. That was just out here. Remember that shit? Yeah. So you know he got that.
So Esau Swimming got all those things. The Lord bless him with that type of power. You know what I'm saying? But that's why that fight's gonna be a fight of all fights. Because outside coming back, he gonna have technology over his. Right. So Esau, he got some weapons. He got guns. He got shit. But when the Lord come back, it's gonna be we're gonna have 1,000 swords in this bitch. Man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be damn near we're gonna be undestructible. And it was a video of Iran and Russia shooting at the damn chariots. Couldn't even hit it. Couldn't even hit it.
That's why they got that Space Force.
That's why they got that Space Force.
It looks so real and fake.
They were shooting them everything, man. He just said one spot, didn't even fucking even move, man. One of them disappeared before the damn bullet even hit it. He had a bullet travels fast as hell. You know what I'm saying? That shit, a bullet come right now, we couldn't even see it, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit is going like that. So what you gonna do when y'all was talking about?
What is a bullet do about like fast and sound? The minute that you hear it go bang, somebody already hit the ground. So every time you hear a shot, somebody falls to the ground. That's how fast the bullet is.
And we just we're gonna be able to slow down time like Neo. You know how he did. He slowed it down.
Right. Yeah.
You know, we gonna have that type of power.
Hey, Israelite woman broke that
Oh hell yeah. So Terminator 2.
So she saw all this. She saw all
That was
all
her.
this in her mind.
Right. The Lord gave it to her, Jake. She did Terminator. Because matter of fact, she was saying that Neo, why are you saying that? That's the spirit. Because she said that Neo was supposed to be John Connor. He was supposed to, the Matrix was supposed to flip into the Terminator.
Oh, wow. See? Yeah.
Hey, but Esau stole it, and he broke that shit up, made Matrix the Matrix,
Wow.
and then turned and her took her, because she made that very first Terminator, and they took that shit and they started flipping. They stole the shit from her and started flipping.
Yeah,
shit.
she didn't even keep up with the Terminator.
She didn't keep it. No, she
Or
the
the
Matrix. Not after the first one. She couldn't because she was too busy fighting them in court.
Yeah.
And why they still with Esau still, hey, what's that? They go back to those unjust decrees. Right? Would they use their loophole? We talked about that a couple weeks ago about using their loopholes and shit. Using their law. With the unjust, the righteous and unjust decrees.
Like that one cat came over with Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, it was Jake.
Yeah, Jake didn't get credit for that.
Nah, hell no. See, all that when they first learned how to when we going off topic, but when they first learned how to make liquor, it was from Jake. Jake was making liquor over here in America. They the ones who do all those the distillery came from Jake, man, because they was the ones when you see Esau bitch country ass out in the redneck, out in the motherfucking what's that? It's moonshine. Yeah, that's Jake. Jake was making moonshine. That's why there was always bootleggers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. Esau had stole the recipe from Jake.
Go back to Ozark. They made the best eater. That's the Eagles of Jake. All you think about all the big music nowadays, Jake. So why the fuck would he change back in that time? Why would it ever change? So Jake was the man of music back then. Why would it change? Like all the gladiators. All those Israelites.
Especially wrong, man.
Yeah, wrong. Look at all the gladiators now that you have on the damn football field. They're all Jakes.
Same, man.
Esau won't take that shit. This is the devil. He wanna be the greatest of all great. So he takes all this shit and mingles it with a couple of shit that he did, that he actually did. You know what I'm saying? To exalt himself as the Most High. You know?
2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. Furthermore, when I came to Troas to preach a Mashiach gospel, and the door was open unto me of the Lord Yahweh. Verse 13, I had no rest in my spirit because I found not Titus, my brother.
This is Ephesians 5:17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
And so we have to be wise to understand what the will of the Lord is. We know that the will of the Lord is to have Esau open at this point in time. That's the Most High's will. You know? And that's why y'all try to say, Lord, let it be your will. Whatever it is, let it be. You know? So in that time we get locked up, hey man, it's the Most High's will. We get killed, hey man, it's the Most High's will. We get spiritual power, it'll be the Heavenly Father's will. That's why I was gonna say be wise, you know? Because right now it ain't the Most High's will for us to go out there and fight. It's not it right now. Our job is to be spiritual and prophesy and teach. And until that time is over, then we go out and fight until the Lord gives us the okay. And that's that spiritual power. You know?
That's why you have so many people come up saying, where were you at? And Ox said it last week, man. Jay Quab said, hey, we've been out here 2-3 years, man. Where you been at?
Pop's been out 30 years.
Yeah, Pop's been out 30 years. Y'all had one or two.
And the men before them been out. Back to Abba Bib. What was they called? The commandment keepers.
Yeah. And then got to here in Tennessee, there's a lot of Israelites. They had a lot of Israelite factions pop up here in Tennessee. Back in the day, early 1900s.
Right. So what the fuck was everybody else? Hey, they could have been out here with us making their movement a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. You could have been this. Go ahead.
Ephesians 5:18.
Oh wait, slide. Oh, this is what I wanted to get ready. You have said Matthew 6. What's that? Matthew 6 when the Lord said how you pray, our Father who art in heaven. All right, but He said, "But let Thy will be done." You know what I mean? Like you said, go back to Matthew 6 chapter. Where He said, "Let Your will, Father," and that go back to another one you talking about. How the hell is Yahweh Shai and Yahweh the same person? Because you know what I mean. You run it out. You think about Matthew 6. He told us, "Father, Your will, not mine, yours."
And that's what, and see, not, you know, that's something that people get mixed up. The Bible, they think that because they think they'll say Christ, but no, his will was the Most High. Whoever the Most High was back in the time of David, the same time that he came on the scene as Mashiach. I was checking. His will was only to do with both. You know, people miss that whole point in the Bible. That's why they're spiritual dumb. You know, they're spiritual, just retarded as shit. I miss the scriptures.
Ephesians 5:18. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody.
Hey, Slocky, hey, I gotta catch something. He said, be not drunken with wine. That wine does not only mean the carnal side of wine, but the things of this world, the philosophy, the doctrines. Don't be drunk with this world. You know what I mean? Hey, man, don't be drunk with the money of this world. Don't be drunk with having the things of this world. You know what I mean? Because so many people are drunk with the things of Esau. Everything Esau got. Don't, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is saying, like, you got to depart from that shit. You know, you got to pull that, you know, when you come in, especially when you come in these scriptures, it ain't for everybody. Now, some of y'all get drunk with the wine. I'm going to tell y'all, you're supposed to be in the wine. You're supposed to be all up in this kingdom. Even you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, get drunk with the wine. Take this philosophy. Take the tip. We need you to. You know what I mean? But for you 144,000, for you Israelites that this is for, watch what you're doing, man. You know? Be careful, because sometimes we can get bugged out. We go into many different doctrines. We can go into many different books, because there's many different books out there. Like I was reading not trying to go on, but I was reading in I think it's in the book of Chronicles, and Chronicles, it'll start telling you about the book of Gad, the book of Levi, the book of Jasher. You'll start finding all these different books that you ain't never heard of before, man. You know what I'm saying? So you like, oh damn, now you can probably go find some of the books. But how can you trust it though? You know what I'm saying? Right, it's not spiritually ordained by the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's what the Lord's saying. You gotta watch what you doing. You know? Alright, go ahead.
Ephesians 5:19, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord, giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High and the Father, in the name of our Lord Yahushua the Mashiach. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 44 verse 1. Yet thou hear, O Jacob my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus said Yahweh that made thee, and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him.
Yeah, so, hey, Lord said he'll pour water upon him. Go ahead.
That is thirsty.
Yep, and at that point in time, we all were thirsty. That goes back to what we reading. And Ephesians, the 5th chapter, we're talking about what? Us being alive, you know? Us living again, you know? In the spirit. Us being spiritual. Right. This is spiritual water that we're drinking, you know? Despite the rest of it.
Hey, you think about it, what does water do to you on it? It brings you back to life. And you can be what you call it, dehydrated. Hey, you can die from just dehydrated. Hey, so you can be spiritually dehydrated.
And that's all. That's what being black is, man. It's dehydrated. And you look at all of these jakes, man, that live in this world and society. They just look their eyes be droopy. You know, they have no life. You know, they just be through. All these rappers, they got all these tattoos and shit. He's 6'9". That nigga is dead. He is dead, man. Little Pump, that nigga is dead. I mean, them niggas are dead, man. They are in a dead state. Lil Wayne said, you don't believe racism exists because the white cop say. Man, you a dumbass nigga, man.
That's right.
That's foolishness, bro. I mean, that's complete. The Lord said that you kids and it would be at peace with you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you Lil Wayne. He probably listens to your music, probably got your album. He respects you for what you do. Not who you are. He respects you for what you do. Right. So you Lil Wayne. Hell yeah, ain't gonna save you, bro. Oh, that's Lil Wayne. I know him. He might give me some money. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, come on. Everybody did. I mean, nigga, what you think? Now, if you was a nigga, no name nigga, he wouldn't have helped you the way he did. Alright? Dumbass nigga, man. You little man. If motherfuckers see LeBron James fucking die, the whole fucking world will be at LeBron James. LeBron. You know what happened to Kobe? Only reason why niggas care that Kobe died in a helicopter crash because he was Kobe Bryant. If I died in a helicopter crash right now, nobody give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really care if I died in a helicopter crash. Because I was nobody, man. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to keep on reading?
Second, first,
Oh, no, I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9.
Yeah.
But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who hath called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light.
That's the scriptures. You know, we've been called out of verses and marvelous light. Right?
Niggas. Or them two faggot dudes.
Oh.
Two niggas. They niggas. Fuck. Two
Alright.
niggas.
Alright, where was we at?
Isaiah 43.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 44, verse 3.
Hey, hold on, before you go there, when you say bring us into the marvelous light, what is Yahweh Shai? He's our light bearer, right? He's the bearer of light, right? What he say? You are not the children of the night, but you are the children of the day. You're the children of the light. So Yahweh Shai is Lucifer,
Yep, that's it.
right? So, because what does Lucifer mean?
Light bearer.
He's a light bearer. Now, is there Lucifer on the wicked side? Yes. Esau is the Luciferians on the wicked side. So really, when you want to think about on a carnal level, the real illuminated ones is you. You're the real Illuminati. Because what does that mean? To be enlightened. To know. Knowledge. The knowledge of what? They know the knowledge of wickedness. That's it. Just want to bring that fact up. Because see, now brothers probably gonna be a little fucked up, like, oh shit, we Lucifers. Nah, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, break that down to
right, you a part of Yahweh Hashem Shai. You are the light, you're the righteousness. But the point is that the word, when you break the word down, it just only means to be a light bearer. The bearer of light, and the bearer of light for the Israelites is Yahweh Shai. The morning star, the day star.
And two, you got, that's how you know Gad also Israelites too as well.
Yeah.
Because they talked about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The star, they talked about that. Right.
I know what
you know what I'm saying? They worship it because it's off.
Yeah.
But you go back to scripture, it talks about that. You know what I'm saying?
And floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thy offspring.
Exactly. So it should be a blessing upon our offspring. You know what I'm saying? If we get King Heaven, it's going to be a blessing upon our offspring to be Israelites.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to have that spirit upon us. And at the end of the day, what is the spirit? The word, the scriptures. You know, that's the Rakakodash. You know? And also, what? Spiritual power. That comes with spiritual power. You know, that's why you think when I was trying to walk, hey man, he you know what I'm saying? That's why he had everything under him. Because he was a perfect man. But also, the disciples, they didn't get the spiritual power as soon as they received Yahushua, because they was being perfected still. You know? And that's why when Yahushua died, he told them, hey, look, wait for me and I will give you the spirit from the on high unto you. So that's how, and that's the same thing we're going to do now, same order. So where we're going to get spiritual powers to the Heavenly Father, Yahushua put the spirit on us to execute that judgment on these niggas. When that time comes, you know?
And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the water courses. One shall say, I am Yahweh, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob.
Exactly. So one shall call us our Mosai, that's what we do. Well, some brothers' names mean Mosai is, you know what I'm saying? Helper of the Mosai. Some brothers' name is Gabriel in Hebrew, you know, Jeremiah. You know, Yaquab, you know, we name ourselves these things, Shalom. We name our surname after our forefathers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And another shall subscribe with his hand unto Yahweh, and surname himself by the name of Israel.
That's it. That's what we do. You know, we surnamed ourselves after our forefathers because what? We know we came back to the word. You know what I'm saying? We gave ourselves names of our ancient forefathers. All right.
Right. So and that's talking about in this time. Yeah. It's talking about this time. They was already doing that.
Never for us. At the end of the day, them so-called fake ass Jews, they don't have the original language anyway.
That's right.
You know?
Thus said Yahweh, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts, I am the first and I am the last, and beside me there is no God.
So beside Heavenly Father, there's nobody, all right? There's nobody else but the Most High, all right? Go ahead.
And who as I shall call and shall declare it and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people and the things that are coming and shall come, let them shew unto them. Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God besides me? Yeah, there is no God, I know not any.
The Most High say, there's no God, no not any. So Heavenly Father say, hey, I know no God, I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying? Lord, shall I declare it unto you by your fathers. You know?
They that make a graven image are all of them vanity, and their delectable things shall not profit, and they are their own witnesses. They see not nor know that they may be ashamed.
It's like, so they don't see, because they don't think that they're going to be ashamed for the shit they're doing. They don't see, they don't hear. You know what I'm saying? They're not aware of the fact they're wicked. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother them. You know? It doesn't bother Jake to commit adultery with another man, but he thinks it's okay. He thinks it's cool, he thinks it's funny. You know what I'm saying? He thinks some think that too. They're not aware that it's against the Holy Spirit. They don't want to hear it because they think it's wrong. They're wicked.
Right.
You know, one of them. That's right.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3.
Bring it out.
Says, I'm going to start at verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Mashiach Yahushai, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Mashiach Yahushai is at hand. Verse 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Exactly. Hey, look what happened. We fell away, and the son of perdition is being revealed. He saw some white men coming being the devil.
Huh?
Right.
You know? And we live in a town of Yahushua coming back.
Verse 4, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of our power.
And why do you think Esau makes all these big ass skyscrapers? All these big tall buildings? Because he wants to be the Most High.
Huh?
You want to feel like a god.
Yeah, he wants to feel he's
Be up
on
on
top.
high.
You know? Why do you think he builds all these, all these different, like why do you think he tries to go to space? He wants to feel he's over everybody. You know? Why do you think it's called the eagle? What does the eagle do? The eagle soars over everybody else, man.
Huh?
Right? And they show you in that movie Skyscraper, if you actually watch that movie, the one with the rock, they say when they go up to the tower, the top of the tower, they call it Babel. The Tower of Babel. Yeah.
And that always go back to Esau trying to be God. He's trying to be Yahweh.
Yep.
He want to be Yahweh. You know, he just want to be the Most High. And that's why they build very high. And everything they do, even when you go back to Mount Seir, everything they build, all these buildings, everything is up high. It's about high, be up on high, the high floor. That's why they died on that shit. Go ahead.
No, Esau with them big ass trucks.
Yeah.
Trucks. They put them big ass wheels on it, and they pumped it up high as hell.
That's
Monster
God.
trucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
monster
gotta jump up
trucks.
in that
Yeah,
bitch.
monster
You know what them Esau loves those big ass trucks, man.
Yeah.
And go back to horses too.
Yeah.
That's why they like being up on horses. That's why they, that's what's that, Ecclesiastes. I've seen servants up on high, and my prince is walking upon the ground. So that goes back to what's a position of power. To be up high is to be in power.
Showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
Exactly. So it was the point of time for him to be revealed to the devil.
Huh?
Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. When that sword proceeded out of his mouth, man. You know? And that's talking basically he's just going to speak it, man. He's going to speak it, it's going to be done. Woo.
And that's what we're doing right now. You know, that's like you, brother. But we've been out here two and a half, almost 3 years, man. And everything that we had said going over on 2nd Avenue to now, it done came to fruition, man. When all them Edomites come up to us, man, when it was hot, when it was hot, I'm talking about hot for us, man. They used to come at us, throwing rocks at us, man. But we just spoke the Lord, we spoke the word of the Lord, and now here we are.
Right. Verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
Right, so they didn't receive love of the truth, so therefore they're going to be deceived with the rest of this world. You know, because they were sheep, blind sheep. You know, let's just say blind. They're going to fall into the tricks.
And it said, Salaki, when he comes with all deceivableness, that's talking about this Antichrist that's going to come on the scene, man. What he say, he's going to be doing all sorts of things, man.
Yeah, they already doing it though. Yeah. Because really, when you think about that Antichrist, there's been many Antichrists.
No.
Hey, you think about somebody like Nero from Rome. You know, hey man, that was some wicked shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, and all of them really, but they just on different levels of it. Some are more heavy witches than others. You know, they got the other ones running around here blind, like Jake run around blind, don't know who they really are. You know, they think they're some good, law-abiding citizens. You know, they think they're good people, but they're really the fucking devil. They're demons. You know, they all and no matter what it is, if they go back to Esau, they all fucking anti. And but chiefly the house of who? Amalek. The house of Amalek is the head of all the enemies. Right? That's them chief devils.
If you look at it, when the Lord put us on the four corners of the earth, we worship everything.
Yeah,
you know, you go to Asia, you got something to worship. You go to Europe, you go everywhere, man.
Something different.
There's something
India,
different.
what's that? Buddha.
Yeah. That's talking about all the
Egyptian gods,
all deceivableness. You know, you got a lot of devils like that. You got pull out Joel Osteen.
Oh shit.
that cat is a straight deceiver.
That's
he's philosopher now.
Yeah. You got cats like Dr. Fauci, Fauci, or whoever these doctors are now. You know, just he's doing all sorts of lying, deceivableness, lying wonders. You know what I'm saying?
John 4:22. Ye worship.
Start at 1. Start at
21. John 4:21. Yahushua said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father.
And he told her that because he gonna put, why? Because the fucking fake Israelites, the fake Jews, the Jewish, the Syrians, all them nations that they put, I think it was Shalmaneser, I think that king, but when they put all of them fake foreigner heathens in our land, in Assyria, when they put them up in that land, which Assyria, in that land, they took in Samaria, when they took in, when they took the Israel, when the Israelites left the land, and they came over to a further land of America, when they started putting the other nations in there. So all of them, he's telling them, like, you're not going to worship my father no more in this land. You know, all you imposters. You know what I mean? All them fake ass supposed to be Israelites.
John chapter 4 verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what we know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. Verse 23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
Right.
For the Father seeketh such to worship him. Verse 24, our power is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. 16. John chapter 4, verse 14. 14. But whosoever drinketh of the water.
Come, there we go. That's one.
Come.
No, start at 11.
11. John chapter 4, verses 11. The woman said unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with me, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Verse 12. Art thou greater than our father Jacob, and gave us the well and drank? Therefore himself and his children and his cattle. That was a question, huh? I'm going to read that again. Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well and drank thereof, himself and his children and his cattle?
She knew who he was.
Yahweh Shai answered and said unto her, Whatsoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again.
So she was referring to a carnal woman, because she couldn't understand the spirit. That's when it goes back to Isaiah 44. That the water that we drink, it was spiritual. We didn't drink actually from the water.
God.
You know what I'm saying? We drink the water of the Heavenly Father.
God.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. John chapter 4, verse 14. But whatsoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life.
Exactly, that's the spirit. See, that's the spirit that we have. We have that spirit of everlasting life.
Huh.
You know, that's that water that we drunk. You know, just how going back to disciples when they drunk with the West, right? Lord said, "Hey man, this is my blood, the wine." You know what I'm saying? It's the bread is my body. You know, you're eating of me, and we ate that spiritual bread again.
Huh.
You know. Go ahead.
Hey, you see, I give him. He will drink him. He, him, he, men, not the women. He ain't talking about. Then that's another thing too with these scriptures. It's not about the women. He's not, you know what I mean? So really, he's really trying to tell her, and even whether she's an Israelite or not an Israelite, it's not about you. Right? He said, "This is what I give him. He will drink of it, not her. She." He didn't say her or she will drink of it. He will, because why? The Lord's tabernacle was with me. He dwelled with men. Hey, that's why. What is that? Psalms. It says, what does it say? Deliver me from the wicked, that which are thy sword, and men, which are thy hand. Men, which are thy hand, not women. You know what I mean? And that's the point that I was just making, is that all this go back to the men of the Father. You know what I mean?
You're gonna see it when I come to verse 16.
Yeah. I know. I just couldn't help it. Go ahead.
That come into the spirit.
Yeah, I just want to bring that up. Just let that point come up.
John chapter 4, verse 15. The woman said unto him, Sir, give me this water, that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. Yahweh Shai said unto her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither.
Exactly. So she told her, call her husband. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
God.
Deal with the women. Hey, because really, quiet stuff, we're not even supposed to be giving this word to the women. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Let her learn at home. Let her be meek and quiet if she should learn. And they always say it, the big thing here is if. If she gonna learn. So your women can be right. Let them learn the science. Because sometimes, hey man, some of your women gonna be wicked. You know? But you justify her though. But still, you know what I'm saying? They not gonna hold the scripture as you do. You know what I'm saying? There's only been very few women that the Lord will deal with. And that's only because he had to do what? He had to get the uprising of the man. Right. So he would use a woman to kill or to do something, you know, like Esther. You know what I mean? And what did she do? She didn't take and hold the power for herself. Who did she give it to? She gave it to Mordecai. Right? Mordecai was the king. Right. So, and really, Mordecai was the king of Israel. It's not really said. But hey, what did the Lord have her had the what was his name? Damn, what was that king? I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name right. It might have been Xerxes. But he had him to give his crown, his staff, his horse, his chariot over to Mordecai, so Mordecai can do what? So Mordecai can go around as a king for a day. right? Because why? He said bless Mordecai because Mordecai had told him that it was some of his men wanted to kill him, right? And Haman thought he was being slick and thought it was gonna be him that was about to get blessed by the by that king, right? But he turned around and when he found out that it was man, I'm losing track of my mind. When he found out that it was not Mordecai, what's that? Mordecai? Yeah, when he found out that it was Mordecai that had when he found out that Mordecai was the one who actually had told him that that his men were going to try to kill him, he blessed Mordecai, and Haman got mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what did he say? He said let him go around as a king. And then when the power went over, once they killed Haman, and the power went back to the Israelites, really. Hey, who ruled over the people? It was Esther. But then what did Esther say? She said, I can't do it. She gave it over to Mordecai. She said, here, you rule over the people. You rule over Israel. And that's what he did. He was the ruler of Israel in captivity.
I got it right here. This is Esther chapter 8.
I didn't mean to take it, brother.
Verse 7 said, then the king is Ahasuerus.
Oh, okay, yeah, kind of, all right.
Said unto Esther the queen, and to Mordecai the Jew, behold, I have given Esther the house of Haman, and him they have hanged upon the gallows, because he laid his hand upon the Jews.
That's it. So she turned and gave it all to Mordecai.
Right.
You know, which was her own. But you see how the Lord, he'll set it up. So he'll use a woman to put us in power, to put us in a position to get the power. Because that's all he did with the woman. He used her. She married power, and she in turn turned and said, here, now you take all the power. You know? And that's how it's supposed to be. But here on this side, what our women do? They run with the power they fuck themselves.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh shit. Fuck it. What's her name? B. Simone. He says, I'm only here to please God, not man. You know what I'm saying? And she got money. You know what I'm saying? She said she don't live for God, not man. And somebody was like, well, if you live for God, why you don't wild out?
Yeah, that's right.
See how these women are nowadays.
Yeah, like you said, brother, the Most High always appoint kings, man.
Yeah,
He'll appoint kings, he'll take kings. He control Esau, man. Yeah.
What the Most High, he always used the woman like he used Sarah in that time when Abraham found himself in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna take him out. But he said, hey, that's my sister. You know? So he used them for a purpose, a set time. You know?
Yeah, it's funny though, because when he did it, it was real slick. But when it came about, the king was gonna sleep with him. But he was like, wait, he told Abraham, wait, why would you do such a thing? He's like, because he's like, right, yeah, because your God about to kill me. Because see, and that gonna tell you that everybody knew Yahweh was a terrible power. They didn't fuck with Yahweh. Everybody knew better than to fuck with Yahweh. And you definitely don't mess with one of the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Abraham was the man of the Lord. But hey, and then what did he do to Abraham? He, instead of trying to, where most people, I'm gonna kill this nigga, you gonna try to set me up. Nah, man, he gave him wealth. Hey, he gave him wealth. He was like, hey man, just get out. Go, just get away. Just you take your wife, your sister, whatever you want to call her, cousin. Get out, man. Cause she's beautiful. He almost went away with her, man. He was like, you about to, why would you bring this thing to me and mom?
And that show you right there too, like the Most High say, he does put a difference between them and Israel. To let you know she was beautiful.
She was.
You know what I'm saying? More beautiful than what?
Than his queen. Or his women he had around him. So as you seen her, he won. And Abraham knew it. Abraham knew. That's why he told her. He said, hey, look, you're gonna have to be my sister.
Abraham knew his was bad, boy.
But what was she to Abraham though? Really? They was kin anyway. It was his cousin. You know what I'm saying? They was kin anyway though. They really, because why? We went into that before about how we all really is kin. We go back to like you think about Moses and with his father and mother. They were uncle. I think it was uncle and niece or something like that. Something like that.
All related.
Yeah, all related. Yeah. So he really didn't lie.
No.
How much lie did he really tell? Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, the Lord is masterful, man. You know what I'm saying?
I always say, look at a cup full or half full.
Right. It's how you look at it.
How you look at it.
You gotta look at it the way the Lord looking at it.
John chapter 4, verse 17. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Yahweh Shah said unto her, thou hast well said, I have no husband. Verse 18. For thou hast had 5 husbands.
Hey, $5 is a low number, man.
Yeah, done.
Now, right, this is about a
Five
right.
is a low
What
number.
they call it, bodies now?
You got a pure woman right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. She only got 5. Oh, damn, give me that. You know what I mean? That was what it's like, bro.
He says, fuck it up, man.
It is though, but everything we got is used though.
Yeah,
You think about like even your cars and shit.
Yep.
Like I got a car with all of them used.
All of them.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else had been using it up and drove it first. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else had the first. I was never the first.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the women.
That's why we asked for the kingdom of the heavenly Father, because women have some different men. You know what I'm saying? At the minute, it just kind of, she used to it.
Right.
So it's easy for her to do it. She go fuck somebody else.
Fuck somebody else.
And she move on to that. So it's a programming, because she loses that spark. You know what I'm saying?
And they say that
she done did it with so many people.
They say that when a female first loses her virginity, the butterflies, because the experience for her, she never had in her life before. They say you can't get, that's why you can't never get that back. But they said, but that's why you ever learn that women be like my first love, or they fell in love with the guy, the first guy they ever had sex with, they have real feelings for them. Because they said it's something that a woman, the first time she's touched and she's opened up like that, she can never get that feeling again. And she'll love that first man more than she'll love her last. You know what I mean? All the way down. Nobody really ever compared to that first. Because of that was the first time she ever had that. Hey, hell, it's like when people do drugs.
Yeah.
The first time you do something, and that's why Jake's so hooked on it, because the first time you do it, it's fucking, you like, oh! And then next thing you know, they like the opposite saying, it's just an everyday fucking thing.
Bitches right there funny.
I ain't doing it just to do it.
Bitches right there funny.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You already know. Hey, look, it is what it is, man. You done already had to feel so you probably
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what sex is, though. You're always trying to get to that heightened state, right? You want to get to that climax, right?
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all have to come back, because there is no such thing as real love on this side.
Huh.
Like, we never really, like,
we don't know, though.
we never witnessed that. You know what I'm saying? We never witnessed having a real woman. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what that is. We don't know what real sex is. You know what I'm saying?
Abraham knew. Hey, Jacob knew. You know? Solomon knew. King David knew. You know, we don't know shit. Well, we know, but we just don't remember the shit. We here now.
You don't remember this bullshit?
Right, we in Babylon.
Imagine 700 virgins. 700, he had 700 wives, I mean, he had 700 virgins.
And you know that shit had to be so cold, because like when King David was dying, they gave him a young virgin.
Yeah, they gave him one.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So you know to have a virgin woman, it's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you get all just you the first one in it. Come on, bro. It's like that's just like you got a fucking Lamborghini, right? And you got a what's the 2020? You got a 2019, right? Lamborghini that somebody else drove. They probably just drove it for 6 months. You only got about 5,000 miles on it. It's basically, you think it ain't really got much wear and tear on it, but it's got some wear and tear on it. It's been opened up already, so to speak, right? Somebody, that's it. Somebody done, so somewhere in there, somebody done loosened something up. Somebody done fucked a little, but every time you slam on that gas, you don't get what I'm saying? Every time you slam on that gas, you be fucking up your engine. It's too much friction. Well, eventually, that's why this shit, they wear out, right? So, that's like a woman. Too many dicks, and she start wearing out. Right? The feeling is I didn't mean to say it like that, but the feeling starts going out. So if you got a Lamborghini, you got a 2019, 2020, we'll never see that 2020. You know what I'm saying? Hell, let alone we won't even never see it 2019. I know I would. But I'm just trying to make the comparison, something even that close, just a year apart from each other. We don't even get it that year.
And real talk, once you done, bust a couple of kids out that thing.
Oh, hell, man, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So you get you a woman that had a couple.
Better have a bitch out 6
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She done had a couple kids, you run up in that thing, she done popped a couple heads out.
Hey, you see how big the motherfucking head is? Bro, I got it. Hey, I got it.
So you get real leftovers on that one, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Jay think he doing something. I ain't trying to go off. We're going off. We going off though. But we about to get back. You get back on your point though. For some reason it's coming out. But hey, man, when that baby, but the woman is miraculous. The Lord made her beautiful. But you know what I'm saying? With her shit opens up, dilates 10 centimeters. Ain't nobody's rod 10 fucking centimeters. Thick. fucking 10 centimeters fucking thick to take the crown of a head. Hey, JB, hey, you think about it, you think you doing something, you like, yeah. Right. But bro, you think about when she have a baby, bro, that thing go, woo. Right. You can see, like, bro, I mean, you can see right in it. I ain't about to go deep. You can, I mean, it's like, what the fuck?
And sometimes they be
you know
having 10 and 12-pound babies.
Bro, get 14-pound babies, bro. 15-pound baby. An 8-pound baby is enough. A 6-pound baby, you like, fuck. You push that out. Like, you got any more elasticity in that motherfucker? Hey, but the Lord built her to take that kind of pain. You get what I'm saying? She was made to do that. So the body, but then what does it do? That's why you're not supposed to touch them. And that's another thing you guys don't understand. I think it was like 5-6 weeks. You're not supposed to touch them because you got to let them go back. You got to let them get back to their natural size and take time for them to go back to what they normally be. But that's why you're supposed to have more than one woman.
Yes, bro.
That's why, because you can't sit up, bro. You up 2-3 months, you ain't had no ass. Because she just done had a baby. She still bleeding and shit, dropping out all the blood clots and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that shit is deep, bro. I mean, straight up, I mean, it's a beautiful thing, but then it's nasty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so you can't really touch it. So you sitting up like, damn, yo, I want to get my rocks on. Now you going to do a masturbation. And you ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? You like, damn, I'm in this world, because if you go get another woman, you cheating. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I go, you know, you see how the devil program us and fuck us up? Man, well, we can have another women, 2-3 women. Hey, bro, hey, it's all right, baby. You get straight.
And get straight, you know what I'm saying? Go to the other lady, you know?
So, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucked up part about this world. You know? So Solomon never went out. Solomon never went without.
Exactly.
And I want to bring it out. Even a psychiatrist even said that a man can love multiple women.
Yeah.
But they saw that when a woman did it, she could only love that man 25-35%, man. That's carnally thinking. But like you said, man, when a woman go off to another man, she no longer wants you.
Right. That's that butterfly effect.
She just misses what y'all had.
Right.
But she no longer can get that back because she's gone to the next ride.
That's it. So, you know, at the end of the day, none of these women are really out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
None of them, man. Because at the end of the day, they're supposed to be the man they first got with. You know what I'm saying? According to the scripture, they shouldn't be with us, man. You know? Really, according to the Bible, hey, man, this whole place is fucked up. This fucking y'all try to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is out of order.
Everything is polluted.
Nothing is right.
It's like the oven. When your oven get polluted with if your oven get polluted with pork, you gotta destroy the whole fucking kitchen. And then you look up, oh shit, I got smoke over here. I gotta destroy. Look up, you destroy your whole house. You gotta rebuild your house now because you got all that the smoke from the pork all over everywhere and shit. It seeps into your walls and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, hey, people have to literally any business. Literally, that's why we so fucked up in this kingdom right now. Like we don't eat certain shit, right? We try to eat the best of shit. But those same places that we go to, they still got the defiled shit that they cook in them ovens. So all that shit is still all around and all over. So we still eating that defiled shit. Either way it goes, it don't matter. Yeah. You still eat it because they guess what? They put some pork in that bitch. What's that called? Country fried steak or some shit? Yeah. Right, country fried, that's it, man.
They put the fucking sausage in the gravy. Hey, what about what we call chili sausage, nigga? You know? How you doing gotta be pork? You know, they get pork sausage, put in the fucking gravy, man.
So but the point is, just like you have to destroy the oven, you have to destroy the whole kitchen. Hey, that's why America, the whole thing gotta be destroyed. It's gotta be destroyed, bro. It's too fucking polluted, man. Nobody wanna be here, bro. This shit gotta burn up.
It's too far gone.
Yeah, bro.
That's when we go back to the
I was just thinking about that the other day. I had got me some lamb. I think I'm doing something, right? I got the lamb, but right behind me, the dude ordered behind me and in front of me, these dudes have pork plates. And I'm looking on the grill. Now he cutting the lamb. You know how they have it on the little roast joint. He cut it. But then he put it on the grill with the pork. I'm like, fuck, bro. I almost want to walk out that bitch. I already paid for my shit. I was like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm still the fuck. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But that's why he said, what did Lord say? He said, righteousness is filthy rags, man. We righteous, but we still filthy, man. We gotta get clean. Hey, we gotta get clean, man. We still we like what's that Ezekiel about Joseph? What's that? Third chapter? Is that Joseph will be clean. He had a fight with Satan. He was fighting over Joshua. Yeah, come, right? Hey, but we all the third chapter. But we all still we all under that same ordeal. But we all still unclean. Fuck. Go ahead. I'm not trying to see you.
We trying to be clean, but at the end of the day, you get a woman to commit adultery to her because her man ain't not even fucking dead.
She fucking lost.
She all fucked up. She got demons. She got hella demons on her, man.
Should have had so many days.
So then at the point in time, at the end of the day, it's like, man, fuck it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're just, man, we hope and pray that they always start coming back. And we just do what we gotta do till the Lord comes back. Man, who won't give it a shit? What is the one thing? Yeah.
Right. Wicked. It's a wicked and adultery. Wicked and adultery.
At the end of the day, until we all committed adultery.
We all know.
We all did.
We are. How can we not?
So
that's why our righteousness is filthy.
It's fucked up, man.
That's truthful. So that's twofold, you know. Adulterers, because we've gone after other gods, you know what I'm saying? Taking those other gods and going after the heathen nation gods, so that's adultery, you know what I'm saying? Going from our first love, you know, most high. So it's also in carnal sense, because hey man, we living in this world, man. Society made it so that these women can be at ease sleeping with a whole bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So you always going on. You know? Wicked and adulterous generation. And he was speaking to them, and they were what? In that time, they were being Hellenized too. You know what I'm saying? And the Greeks were all about that shit. You know? They were the ones that came up with monogamy. Monogamy, because all the nations really were polygamous. All the nations understood at that time that a man can have more than one woman.
Go back east, they still like that to this day.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of them, except for them fucking cars. You know, we go over there with Ishmael and them all them over there. They still do that now.
Yeah, they still do that.
But they be fucking with little 5-year-olds. Now they get living on time. Yeah, that's
John 4.
Well, Sluggy, I was just gonna say that the whole reason they came up with that was because of the laws about who your blessing will go to and who your riches will go to. You know what I'm saying? If you ever died or whatever, they didn't want basically a whole bunch of children getting a cut of what they had, so they came up with monogamy. You know what I'm saying? They wrote monogamy into law. So basically, even if you had a bunch of women, you wouldn't have to claim those children from those women. All you would have to claim is one kid. That's how you can keep your riches in your line.
And that's how Esau do.
That's how Esau do.
Esau do. He do like what's the Rothschild? They do that same exact way. They take a certain son. They'll have like sons, 3 sons, right up.
Oh yeah.
They'll have like three sons, but if they don't split it between the 3, if 1 or 2 of them ain't right, he'll choose one. He'll choose one and give all his riches to that one, and that one he'll do the same thing going down the line. Right. Now they'll probably bring the rest of the brothers in, like the Trump family. You know what I'm saying? Which he'll probably give his money to his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because they wicked, and that's beautiful because they doing it in wicked. But it'll go down and down and down. You know what I mean? They'll all work in the family business, but one of them be over the other. They'll have the most.
Basically, so if a Grecian were to sleep with a Israelite woman, or if he were to sleep with a with a Hamite or whatever, he wouldn't have to claim it. You know what I'm saying? That's like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton got that son. You know, but you don't hear about that cat. You know, God. They came over there. They came up with that shit because all the nations understood, man, you can have multiple women, man. You know?
Well, hey, damn. But what Gaz said that very thing. When he said who'll come over here and fuck up the land, put all this brick and mortar on top of all this beautiful land that is a paradise, right? And then who would take you from having 4 or 5 women only down to having 1?
Right. Wicked, man. It's weird as hell. It's gonna cause you to go off.
And now they don't even want you to have that woman. They want you to have a man. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now they saying, hey, look, it's okay to be gay. You know what I mean? Hey, like hell, we got somebody around our neighborhood already, 5, 6 years old, little girl don't want to be a girl, she want to be a boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Already at 5, 6 years old. Already.
That's nasty.
Hey, this is a wicked and adulterous generation.
How can someone that young think of that?
Hey, these cartoons.
That goes there. Yeah. All this shit, everything they watch, parents, everything they being taught, it's wicked. Go ahead, you got it.
John chapter 4, verses 18, we start at the top. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hatest is not thy husband. God. And whom thou now hast is not thy husband, and that saideth thou truly.
Hey, that go back to your first is your husband. Your first. The first man you laid with is your husband. He took your virginity, he took your butterfly, that's your husband. Hey, and it go back now spiritually, it go back to us. Our first power was Yahweh. Right? But then we left and went off into other gods, into want to serve Edom's gods, want to serve Molech and Baal. You know what I'm saying? We want to serve other idols.
Like you said, Pop, that's why we ain't felt the true love.
Right.
Because when we love the Most High, we feel the way He feels.
Right.
We coming back. You know, it's kind of like, once you leave her, man, it's hard to get her back. You got to keep on reading.
What do you say? Seek me 10 times more? Shit. So we got to work that much more harder now for the Lord's. Hey, what was I'm sorry. It was a movie. It was that 5 Heartbeat movie. My man was what's his name? Robert something.
Oh yeah, Robert.
What's his name? Robert. You know, he did but anyway, but he was in a movie, and they did that thing called Shot Brother. Him and JT. Him and JT, they did Shot Brother, and they was inside the restaurant, and he was like, "Hey JT, let's do Shot Brother." Hey, the Jake, she was fine though. That JT, she was fine. She sit over there. She was looked like she was by herself. You know what I'm saying? And he did Shot Brother for his brother, and then he was a wicked nigga because he was supposed to hook his brother up, but he over there telling her, look how dumb he look. Look how dumb his face. You know what I'm saying? That's a nigga for you, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He over there dogging out his own brother. You know what I'm saying? His brother wanted her, so he dogging out. He's like, yeah, look how dumb that nigga look. He, you know, he say nigga, but he like, you know, look how dumb he look. Blah blah blah. And then she was like, well, what about you? So she looking at him, so she trying to hook up with him. So he's like, hey, come on, they hook up, they get up and go walk away. So he like, JT, what you doing, man? What you doing? We supposed to be for me. Yeah. He like, nah. When he said some slick shit, like what he said like, nah, not you this time or some shit. Yeah. He like cut his brother. Like, how you cut your brother out of woman? You know what I'm saying? Right. And then look, but the point being is that when he left, and this is like the Most High, right? So that's us, is with her. We walk away with all the other nations. Right. Then here come this big ass Jake. He come walking in, and he bumped the young. He said, "Where she at? Where my wife at? I got every goddamn night. I got to prove my love."
Yeah, that's what he said.
Hey, that's what he said. Hey man, he had to go find her, man. Every goddamn night, I got to prove my love. Hey man, but that's how it is the Most High, man. He taught him, man. I keep proving my love for you niggas. Right. I brought you niggas out of Egypt. I took you from one captivity to the next captivity. I done gave you all everything you wanted. And I still gotta show you niggas how much I love you. Fuck you niggas, man. Hey man, you know what I mean? At a minute time, like, man, fuck, have that bitch, man. And that's what America is. Yeah, have that bitch, man. Yeah, hey, that's how you'll be after a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? If your bitch always fucking with another nigga, you know what I mean? You'll be like, hey, fuck, man, have that bitch, bro. I don't want that bitch no more, man. I'll go home. You know what I mean? You know, he just sitting there watching the heathen act like they Israelites. You know?
As the minute you deal with somebody so many times, man, you like, oh, man, that motherfucker's good. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get it, we move on.
God, verse 19. The woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worship in the mountains, and ye say that in Jerusalem.
And now going back to the water, right now,
You about to say something crazy?
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So, you know, when the righteous were in authority right now, we wouldn't be going off, man. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be eating pork, you know, wouldn't have to watch where we go to eat, you know, to avoid pork, you know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't be cooking that shit. You know? Yeah, shrimp, lobster, catfish. You know, every time you go to soul food joint, they talk about a fish plate. What is this damn catfish, man? You know? Trying to eat that shit, or crab.
Yeah, they got a crab
the big
shack.
thing now is crabs, man.
Yeah, they got a crab shack down here in what's that? We came back on here to Tennessee. Where's the fuck? You right by you, that crab shack. What's that? Brentwood. They got a big ass crab shack right there, man. Hey, here's some motherfucker that was he was talking about Jake about the BLM movement. He was like he was the owner of a crab shack. He was dogging Jake out. He kind of found out Jake is 75% of his clientele. Yeah, 75% of the people that come to the crab shack is Jake.
Hey man, Jake love crabs.
Jake love crabs, man. You know what I'm saying? Sea roaches, man. Crab, shrimp, all those damn things are scavengers, man. They crawl around the why you think they ain't got no fins and scales? Because all they do is crawl along the bottom of the damn ocean, man.
Why you think Jake won't smell like that?
Right. Exactly, man. For the food she eats, man. Pork,
You are what you eat, man.
right, you know?
Especially when they laid around. They done laid around with a lot of shit.
That's big, man. They opened up a Pier 88 or something like that in Chattanooga. Now that's all Jake do. You want to go to Pier 88. Pier 88. I'm talking about young Jakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 14, 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, Mom, I want to go eat some crab. I want to go to get a crab bake. What the hell?
Hey, that's funny. You see it when they do that that what is it? It's like it's called seafood pop.
It's like
they put
crab bake or
they put all of it and they just dump it out on the table and shit. You got all the defilement you want.
All the defilement you want. Shrimp, clams, oysters,
lobsters. You got oysters, all kinds of shit. And then they'll put some corn on top of it. Right, yeah, fuck the corn. Hey, but corn is a lot of starch.
Real talk. I used to eat that shit, man. I used to be big on crabs, shrimp, and crawdads. They call them crawdads, crawfish. I used to be big on that shit, man. You know? Until I woke up, understood that shit's a damn roach, man.
Yeah,
you know? Roach of the sea, man. Catfish.
Oh.
Hey, the bigger a catfish is, the more toxic. Yeah, the more defiled it is, man. You know? So Jake love eating that foul shit, man. Hey, pigs don't sweat, man. Pigs don't sweat, so they take
97% of what they eat.
Yeah, that's why they so fat, man. And that fat is a buffer. Not to get too far into it, man, but the fat is a buffer to toxins in their body. So when you cut a slab of pork, you may try and call it I can't stand when they say premium cuts of pork. How the hell you gonna have a premium cut of an unclean food, man?
See, hey, the cars out Avalanche is called the kosher. Hey, how the fuck a pig is no kosher?
This is the damn devils, man. You know?
No, that's a demonic shit. Hey, but wait, what's that scripture say? What's the scripture say? What did it say? Call not that which the Lord made clean.
Unclean.
What's that? Acts or something like that?
Acts chapter 10.
Yeah, it's like call not that which is that the Lord has deemed clean.
Unclean, yeah.
You know, and that's what they
don't
call
understand.
food, right?
Yeah, they don't understand. That's not talking about food. That's talking about a people.
Yeah,
you know, the Israelites of the Gentile state of mind.
Because it's spiritual karma. Look at some karma.
Right.
Leviticus 11:9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water, whatsoever have fins and scales in the water, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So those things don't have fins still? Yeah.
No, it's plain and simple, man. So if it doesn't have fins and it doesn't have scales, hey, you can't eat it, man. Hey,
right.
Look, and that's not talking about a damn a shark either, man. Because some people like to say, well, a shark has scales. No, a shark don't have no damn scales, man. You know, it's talking about real.
They eat other animals.
Yeah, and it eats other animals, man. Yeah, it's a carnivore, man. It's set up to take out other fish just to keep balance. You know, because the Most side is about balance, man. You know? So fins and scales, man, plain and simple. So hey, a crab don't cut it. All right. Shrimp don't cut it. All right, bubble gum shrimp. You know?
Bubble gum
Hey, cause Bubba, Jake, man, you knew every way to cook shrimp there was, man.
I ain't never knew it was that much shrimp.
Hey, Jacob flipped some shit up, man. Yeah. But that's unclean, man. You know?
Leviticus 11:10, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the water, and of any living thing which is in the water, they shall be an abomination unto you.
That's right. So catfish don't cut it either, man. All right. They got fins, but what? They missing scales, man. All right. Hey, you got thousands upon thousands of fish you can eat, man. You got salmon, you got snapper, you got perch, bass, bluegill, mackerel, tuna. You know, you got thousands upon thousands of fish you can eat, man. Why the hell would you want to eat a damn sea roach, man? You know?
Hey, but you go to the store and you try to get you some of that good fish. You gotta wash the salmon because it's polluted with mercury.
Farm raised shit.
Right. You gotta watch. You can't eat tilapia because those. You can't. You know what I mean? It's farm raised. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch what you know, even when the good shit or the good shit is all expensive. You know what I'm saying? Really good shit costs too much money. Get you some whitening. That costs. It's not cheap.
So that's why if you can find an actual fish market or body of water, it's really just best to go out and catch your own shit, man. You know, because you'll be a lot better off, man. And you ain't eating defiled food. But eating that, you know what I'm saying? Eating fish a lot of times is better than eating a lot of the red meat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of red meat.
This is Ezekiel 5:6. And she hath changed my judgments into wickedness more than the nations, and my statutes more than the countries that are round about her. For they have refused my judgments and my statutes. They have not walked in them.
They're not following, doing those things. They're not walking in the stench of the honey place. By just out there eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, they're not walking in the ordinance of our power. So they changed it and made it more wicked than what we're really supposed to be righteous, right? They despise the laws of the Lord.
Right.
You know?
Therefore, thus said Yahweh's power, because ye multiplied more than the nations that are round about you, and have not walked in my statutes, neither have kept my judgments, neither have done according to the judgment of the nations that are round about you. Therefore, thus said Yahweh's power, behold, I, even I am against thee, and will execute judgment in the midst of thee, in the sight of the nations.
Exactly. So we're going to execute vengeance on our people for them doing those things, you know? That's what I was bringing up. We eating all that abominable shit. That's just going to bring forth your death, man. You know? That's you breaking the laws of your power. You know, and Jake doesn't regret, man, Jake don't care. You know, Jake loves all the abominable foods. You know? Jake live off that shit. You tell Jake he can't live crab, hey man, that nigga, he won't even hear the words of the Lord. And it gotta be about money. Yeah.
When he said, shoot you guys, I love you.
Yeah, then he says, I'm gonna eat pork. I said, hey, I'm gonna eat that pork. You know what I'm saying?
Bird, I'm like, wait, man, come on.
They got a love affair with that pork, man. Right. Straight love affair, man. We're not giving up, man. It's all love to see.
You get everything else.
And what is that? What is that scripture? Is that how is it? What is it? My people love wickedness.
Yeah. I got that.
I'm gonna find that up.
Therefore, and I will do in thee that which I have not done, and whereunto I would not do any more the like, because of all thine abominations. Therefore the father shall eat the son in the midst of thee, and the son shall eat their fathers, and I will execute judgments in thee, and the whole remnant of thee will I scatter into all the winds.
Exactly, so that's where we're at nowadays. You know, we're coming at time, cannibalism coming back. Alright? But, hey man, we're in that time we have been scattered because of all the abominations that our people do. And they're going to be we just telling our people, look, that's why the whole thing of being black is weakness. Because niggas eat, hey, niggas that are black, they eat shrimp. You know what I'm saying? That's the baby shit eat. That pork and that shrimp, man, and that fucking lobster, it's something else. You know? This is for the nigga. She can't let that shit go, man. She need damn nigga can't flip the sauce.
I was just thinking about it, man. Cause you see, you go on Facebook and Instagram, these niggas will always posting the shit they cooking, man. And what they got, it's always that damn shrimp, man. Shrimp, man. They think they doing something, man.
But this is some different sauce. We got some
Hey, I never forget it, man. I was chilling with this broad, you know what I'm saying? And she know I don't eat that shit, right? You know I eat that shit. Fuck that damn pork, man. What does this bitch do? She's from Mississippi or something, man. She had the store, man. She went and picked up some damn pickled pig feet, bro. Pickled pig feet, man. That's some old southern BS right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And then gonna come right after she pulled one, sucking the juice off her fingers, and shit gonna come sit on my lap, man. Come on, man. She's dripping all off.
She gotta be gone, man.
Hey, now, my sister.
No, I said you got that boy. You know that boy, man. That was
Doing that, hey, you subject to do anything. You eat pickle pig feet. Hey, you subject to eat anything.
She was a wicked ass woman too, man. Found out she, you know, fucking some dick. You know what I'm saying? Got pregnant by him. Yeah, she just built me. You know,
It all goes back to how we did Howard. Man, we left him, man. And he always give us a woman who do it that way. You might be one or two women. You be like, you in love with him. Back there, oh man, look at his body. She go off and go tag you.
Hey, who was that in the scriptures, man? Had the board for white man. He had to stay with it, man. Jose. Yeah. Jose. Yeah. He was bad, man.
All right, I got quick. Let me just read this right quick. Hey, this is Jeremiah 5:2. And though they say the Lord liveth, surely they swear falsely. O Lord, are not thy eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their face harder than a rock. They have refused to return. Therefore I said, surely these are poor. They are foolish. For they know not the way of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, nor the judgment of their power Yahweh.
What people don't know, man. They refuse, you know, they refuse to put those abominations down. They want to shoot long hair down. You know, the men of our nation refuse to put the blunt down, you know. And it's like, man, you can't, all these women too, you got two women and they all smoke, man. They don't want to fuck you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They all, everybody's smoking weed now and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shoot them over, she's all like, fucking, man. You know, they just man like that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no point. You know what I'm saying? Only you do this, man. Deal with the men of the God, but you know, that's why Jeremiah said, he said, well, I'll go to the men that knew this. He said, why the hell we gonna go these niggas? There's no point. You know, it's no point to be sitting there, you know, get a woman and tell her who she is. She ain't gonna listen, no way, man. That's right. Unless the Lord wanted to, but that's very fucking slim. Just deal with her as she's supposed to be dealt with. That bitch go. You know, if she be pleasing to deal with, she stays, she stays. She don't, she don't. You know? This is the time we're living in, and the day we're gonna be the prize of the You know, we're gonna be those Jews that the Most High set up.
That's what brothers have to start doing, man. It's just a serious matter. You see a woman, you gotta kill her.
Forget it, man. Forget it. You already know what's up.
But once you smash her, she ain't going nowhere with that witness. So you're gonna try to, every time you try to leave her ass, you're gonna do something like you're locked up.
Let me try to get some of this.
And this is 5. I will get me unto the great men. I will get me unto the great men and will speak unto them.
So Jeremiah started going to so that would mean there was men that was over Jeremiah in that time. There was men out there doing the same Jeremiah was. Jeremiah was like, hey, look, I'm going to go to the great men that knew the Lord, man. So I'm not about to deal with you.
For they have known the way of the Lord Yahweh and the judgment of their power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But these have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them. A leopard shall watch over their cities. Every one that goes out thence shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased.
That's it. And our people are very many. You know, right? We transgress, we try our best not to. We separate ourselves from such situations so we don't make those mistakes. But Jake does it unknowingly, and he does it with no regret, no remorse. You know, it is adds to the sin. You know.
How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and sworn by them that are no gods. When I have fed them to the full, they then committed adultery and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot's house. They were as fed horses in the morning, every one nigh after his neighbor's wife. Shall I not visit for these things? Saith the Lord power Yahweh.
Yeah, so not Yahweh Shai. Visit for those things.
Hey, that's Yahweh, that's capital, that's Lord. Yahweh said, shall I not visit? Wait, he gonna say Yahweh Shai anyway.
So we're not going to visit Yahweh Shai, you know? Because we're going to visit niggas for Yahweh Shai.
Man, that death, he came as that death.
That's how we're going to visit our people, man. I mean, we're going to visit you niggas with Esau as well.
Esau, yeah, that's it.
He going to meet you
Satan,
niggas.
Satan.
Man, 'cause, you know, that 70 AD must come again, man. You know, it got you. Because, you know, our people are just completely just gone. Completely just weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't bring our people to the kingdom of the Most High. You know, they keep their lips out of go. Because they revolt against the Heavenly Father. You know, they revolt against the warden, huh? They won't listen. So if you're not gonna listen, then just fuck it, man. You know, ain't no point in dealing with you.
Ain't no point having conversations with him.
No.
That's why I hate talking to him.
Yeah, you know, it's man, you know.
Verse 9. Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord Yahweh, and shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? Go ye up upon her walls, and destroy, but make not a full end, take away her battlement, for they are not the Lord's, Yahweh. For the house of Israel and the house of Judah have dealt very treacherously against me, saith the Lord.
So the whole house of
Yahweh.
Israel has dealt treacherously against the Most High. Like we've all done fucked up, man. You know, we all done
That great falling away.
weak man, you know. So the Lord is hurt. That's why the Lord ain't fucking with us. You know, that's why he's gonna come get us. He's like, man, damn. You know, he's like, man, all right, you know, I'm gonna do it for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really fuck with y'all like that still.
Right,
I had to get the son, this,
It's only been, what, 2 days since
yeah,
y'all shot?
you know, so y'all was shocked. Y'all was still mad. He ain't happy. You know, y'all was shy, definitely ain't happy. He like, man, I had to do all this shit for fucking niggas. You know what I'm saying? They still look at him. You know what I'm saying? Even the Most High, he's slowly coming to get these elect. He's like, because rest of the people still fucked up.
It's not for the elect's sake.
Yeah, so
He said it.
yeah, so it wasn't for them. I wouldn't come get you niggas at all. You know?
That'd be a long thing. That's a long ass.
Wouldn't be no more world left. Nobody be left. The Lord would just let motherfuckers kill themselves. Hey, motherfuckers be here just like, hey, you might be here 10,020, 20,000. You just till you kill your fucking self.
And glad the Most High is the Most High. One of us, if we was the Most High, we probably would do this.
Right.
You know, we weaker like this. You know what I'm saying? If we was the Most High, hey, most of us probably been, hey, let them niggas keep killing themselves.
That's how we feel right now.
Then I collect their souls, and then, you know, I do what I want because they get tired, man.
They said, yeah, they do get tired dealing with it. Because look, we know we get impatient with things. You know, we people think we get impatient so much so every Father.
No.
I mean, the Lord dealt with us from fucking going back to the time of Noah all the way to now. So I mean, his patience is fucking at the T. So we know if we was going, we're not going to the kingdom. But if we were, and we'll be fucking the Lord, let's get rid of everybody. He destroy us all. Y'all trying to go do this kingdom by yourself. You know, all you niggas gotta go. All right.
Verse 12. They have belied the Lord and said, it is not he, neither shall evil come upon us, neither shall we see sword nor famine. So Lord, you lying motherfuckers. What you mean gonna say it's not me? Yeah. It is me, because all things is done to the Lord. You're gonna see famine, you're gonna see suffering. You know what I mean? 13. And the prophets shall become wind, and the word is not in them. Thus shall it be done unto them. Wherefore thus saith the Lord power Yahweh of armies, which says host, because ye speak the word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from afar. Never went to dwell. O house of Israel, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, it is a mighty nation. It is an ancient nation, a nation whose language thou knowest not, neither understandeth what they say. And Esau to the fullest. Because ain't nobody can understand that caveman battle. You know what I mean? You can understand that fucking language. Right. And it's a bastard language. Anglo-Saxon. Their quiver is as an open sepulchre. They are all mighty men, and they shall eat up thine harvest, and thy bread which thy sons and thy daughters shall eat. They shall eat up thy flocks, thine herds. They shall eat up thy vines, thy fig tree. They shall impoverish thy fit cities, wherein thou trusted with the sword. Nevertheless, in those days, saith the Lord power Yahweh, I will not make a full end with you. And it shall come to pass when ye shall say, Wherefore doeth the Lord power Yahweh, our power, all these things unto us? Then shalt thou answer them, like as ye have forsaken me, and served strange gods in your land, so shall ye serve strangers in a land that is not yours.
We study strangers in the land that's not ours, you know? We study white men in the land that ain't fucking ours. And the reason why we're even here is because we're 2/3, man. It's different. I mean, it's all of our fault. We all fucked up, but we, you know, the elect, we're willing. You know what I'm saying? These people of ours, they're not willing, man. They ain't willing. They isn't willing to turn to the Lord, you know? Those niggas that's marched for black power or black whatever the hell, they're not willing. You know, they're not willing to repent. They don't care. They don't give a fuck, man. Right. Dick isn't willing to go stop making his money for the Lord. They're not willing to do that shit. If they weren't willing to do it, then they're not going to be willing to do it now. The same niggas we were talking about all the time of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're going to be destroyed. That's what Esau going to really get in your asses, man. And then you're going to be crying and screaming and hollering, why is it happening to us? Why? You niggas won't listen, bro. You know, I mean, it's gonna be so bad, man. The nigga she gonna be crying, Lord, why? Everybody just gonna be acting like they did back and say, why this nigga? Cause you won't listen. I mean, we could have had it easy. We could have had the easy way out, but you just wouldn't take it. You want to be hard-headed as fuck. You just want to do what you want to do, man. You want to go make a covenant with the heathen, like the book of Maccabees say. You know, you want to go make a covenant with the heathen. You want to go do all these other things. You won't serve the Lord, so the Lord fucking you up. Just wonder why niggas get killed by the police by Esau, man. These niggas won't listen.
Hey, this is why the Lord telling me right here. This is why Jeremiah telling me. Hey, I got you right here. 20. This is 20. Declare this in the house of Jacob, and publish it in Judah, saying, hear now this, O foolish people. Hear now this, O foolish people. Right. Say it together, brothers. Hear now this, O foolish people. Calm, man, you know what I mean? Yeah. And without understanding, which have eyes, and see not, which have ears, and hear not. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sands of the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail? Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. But this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart.
Rebellious mind, man. You know, Jake mentally is rebellious as fuck. You know, man, Jake fuck about what we say. Like, yo, we could, man, Jake fuck, man. You know, they just don't care. That's what our Lord said. Go ahead.
I was also gonna bring out that movie. I think it's Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood. I know it's one of them. Lawrence Fishburne has a part where he comes up to the brothers and he's talking to them. Yeah, Boys in the Hood. He's talking to them. He's like, yeah, you know, you young brothers don't understand. You know, you bring in the drugs in our community. He was like, who do you think does it? So-called white man. He's like, we don't know no boats. We don't know no planes. You know, so he's talking to him. He's going into some dialogue, talking with some young Jakes. And then a young brother says, what I'm supposed to do? Who try to smoke me? I'm gonna smoke him first. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, so basically just telling you, hey, and what did Lawrence Fishburne say at that point? He says, you're doing exactly what they want you to do. You know? But a lot of Jakes, that's how they are, man. You talk to them, you talk to them all day, go in one ear and out the other, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to wake up, man. You know? They like being asleep, man.
You know, they refuse the word. You know, our people refuse the word of the Lord. They refuse coming back to be Israel, man. So that's why we're gonna deal with you niggas violently. This is why Esau's messing you up violently, because you won't listen. You call yourself black. What does black mean? We gonna say it. You know? That's why our Lord's gonna deal with you violently and cruelly. That's why you're dealt with the way you're dealt with. This is why Esau do what he do. You won't listen to the prophet of the Lord. You won't listen to the Most High.
They are revolted and gone. Jake is gone. They're gone. That nigga right there, fuck out. Gone. Motherfucking mind gone. Walk up down the street dancing. You know what I mean? Talking themselves, pulling their shirts down and shit. Jake is just be gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord Yahweh our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He receiveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth a snare. They set a trap. They catch men.
It's like, so if I'm on people, I'm with you, man. The Lord said your sins are so bad that you can't even keep the book. You know, you make so many mistakes that you can't receive the blessings that you're supposed to receive because your sins are so great.
Right.
So then the Lord said, for all people are found wicked men. They lay hold, they catch men. You know, look at all these rappers, man. They catch all people into a fucking snare. They got dick you know, yeah, they got dick smoking weed, being niggas and doing the beat. You got caught in the snare, bro. You got to see.
Walk around with that shit in the head.
Yeah.
Kill a nigga, kill a nigga, kill a nigga, kill a nigga. And that's all they got in their mind. Sell dope, do lean, smoke weed, do dope.
You know?
Right.
You know, you have been caught in the snare. And they caught your ass. And he saw you look, I mean, look at like the bitch B. Simone. She's looking his all hell. You know what I'm saying? That bitch is wicked as fuck, man. She had a TV show of like 10 niggas trying to get with her in the house, man, having to compete for her. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't even know that back. She not even, she got big ass, you know what I'm saying? You know, she ain't cute. You know? But it's the fact, like, look at the shit that they do. And then she said that she's trying to please God. The word way to please the Most High is find you men and women dress in some fringes and be humble, man.
Yes, bro.
And be quiet.
Calmly and delicate.
But you don't want to hear that. That's being a sexist. No, that's the Lord wants, man. But you wonder why you getting fucked up.
That's right.
That's the attitude of the nigga woman, man.
I mean, come on,
in
man.
this society, man. And the rest of the 2/3, man. They think they can mingle Christianity, okay, and love for the Most High with whatever the hell else they're doing, man. Whatever the nonsense they doing, man.
Exactly.
You know, lukewarm.
Yeah, because you have bitches put Ephesians 5 and 10 on their bio. But you don't even read that. You know, but you're not living. You a fucking liar, man.
Yeah, right.
You don't do nothing according to. You do everything void of the Bible. You just put it there to make yourself look good.
They call themselves virtuous women and shit.
Hey, man, what the fuck? Like if your bitch never read. You bitch never read 1 Corinthians, 1 Timothy, the 4th chapter, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 1 Peter chapter 5, man. You know, all these different scriptures that talk about women being wholesome and being humble. You're a complete opposite of that. She had 10 niggas in one house, man.
And they read that.
Trying to compete for her. And then you had a fucking midget girl trying to get her, man. That shows you how wicked and unrighteous. Listen, you give her liberty, she goes daddy abroad. You give that whole liberty, you let her ass get liberty, man. She feels that she can do whatever the fuck she wants to, man.
Hey, what is America about? Liberation, about liberty.
Exactly.
Women's rights.
Do what you want to do.
Women's liberation. They had a whole movement, a whole damn decade, pretty much the
Slow walk.
50s, was dedicated to women's rights. You know what I'm saying? Empowering women. And shit.
Women have power until women have liberty, and they still go into destruction.
Right.
They want to be CEO until the damn company stop falling.
They try to run from
Right, they want to
get out from up under.
They want to fly the airplane to the motherfucking top going down. You know.
Yeah. Ride that wave to that shit spread.
They the man of the house until that nigga break his down. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Then it's, you get up. You go see what's like, dog, bitch, you go get up. Shit, you been the man the whole time in the house. You go see who that nigga is. I'm about to head out the window, bitch.
Mother.
Right.
Hey, babe, get up. Show me the house.
Right. Get your ass up.
I got you the bed now.
Right.
You tell me,
Right.
and then you put this bitch so I just get it. You know what I'm saying? They say unthinkable, they say some bullshit, right? But in the heat of the moment, you know your ass gonna be scared. You heat in the moment, your ass gonna be scared. And this is why women don't deal with this. You can see why women wanna know how can I she's down. We're gonna read the scriptures. We're gonna let you know when you gonna beat God now, you should walk her ass in the street.
Be submissive. That's like, please.
Wear a little ass pants, man. You know, her unholy ass pants, her unholy ass crop top, her unholy ass blonde hair, and walk on the street.
That's what's crazy, man. When I was out there in Fayetteville last week, this woman came up, man. She was talking about how can I please the Lord, man? I can give us a reason I can do it, man. How can I please the Lord? And I asked her, I said, well, first of all, I said, you got a husband, you know what I'm saying? Your boyfriend should start laughing. And answer that question, no. You know what I'm saying? But you know, possibly. But then she was like, well, I would like it, man. You know, I'm looking for somebody to submit to, man. So, some of these women get it, man. Some of these women get it that, hey, and it's probably just because of the time we're living in right now, man. A lot of these women are getting scared out here, man.
Yeah, shit's going down.
They see the shit that's going on in the streets, man. They like, man, I ain't trying to be alone right now. You know what I mean? They ain't saying they gotta have a man these times. But look, you know what I'm saying? Cats is looking to bust up in your house, man. When riots going on,
These around here,
yeah.
these niggas gonna have a field.
Well, hey, look at all the homelessness you see, you know, in different cities around America. Hey, when they know that law and order is done away with, they busting up in somebody's house, man. Okay. They don't ask questions. Yeah.
A lot of people. A lot of the ones that we see, they gonna break. They gonna break up good.
And even the lankiest homeless dude could beat down a woman. You know what I'm saying? Handle her ass. You know what I'm saying? Handle her ass quick. You know? So yeah, Snoop Dogg and Baby Boy.
He had her ass up, right? Snoop Small.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Slap the ass, man.
Slap it right quick.
Hey, yeah, man. So, hey, this is the time that we're in, man. That's why scriptures say, rise up, ye women that are at ease, man. You know? A lot of these women got it all, got to get along wrong.
All right, this is Jeremiah 5:27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. And that's when the people say, my people become more wicked than the wicked. This is the Lord saying, my people have overpassed Esau and wickedness. Hey, because look at Jake when he a faggot.
Man, yo,
Just something small as a faggot. Like, what's that one motherfucker came a couple weeks ago?
yeah, that nigga, yeah.
Yeah. You heard that nigga from way down the street. I bounce, you bounce, nigga, or
So,
whatever.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
and we didn't even say nothing to the nigga. He opened his own mouth.
Right.
That's also for the biggest stuff.
Right.
And now you mad because we called you a homosexual.
Right.
You know what the fuck this is about. You know what I'm saying? You open up their own gate.
Jake selling drugs to his people in the inner city, getting them all doped up for money, for gain. Hey, what they say, they thinking gain is godliness. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God bless me, man, because I was able to sell you some dope and fuck your life up. You know what I'm saying? And your whole family. Your whole family tree, you have generations of drug addicts, man. You got generation of gang banging ass, drug addict ass niggas. You know what I mean? Hey, that's what Lord saying. My people come over because you. Hey, really, you don't see that with Esau. Esau don't go out and sell the dope to their kids, to his own people, his mama. Hey, Jake can sell drugs to his mother, father, his cousin. Jake, I've seen Jake don't give a fuck.
Steal from his own mama, brothers, sisters to get
Jake
dope.
don't give a fuck. Jake don't get. I've seen the man growing up in the hood, man. I've seen many family members go around, mamas going up. Hey, let me get some dope. And you know how selling dope to their own mama, own brothers,
like you said,
sisters.
Like you said about Edomite, brother. That's the big kids in rehab 5 times.
Hell yeah.
Right, yeah,
Right,
yeah,
hell yeah. Shit, they trying to get them out of the shit. They trying to get them away from the shit. Because they know that snare and trap that was set, it was set for the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. That it wasn't set for them. But they done fell into it. Why? Because that trap was snare for all men. They set it for one set. It started with us, but what Esau do, everything we do, they want to do it too. They want to be a part of that shit. Like look at the Black Lives movement. Hey, it's a bunch of fucking Edomites. They want to be out there. A part of it. Right. You know? Alright, thy judgment, well, hold on. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge. And you can take that back to what's them Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. You know what I'm saying? They judge, they don't judge right of the needy. They judge for their own pockets, for money, for wealth, for gain, for unrighteous gain. That's it. You know? Shall I not visit for these things? Saith the Lord Power Yahweh. Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
Right.
A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so.
So you just love Christian, you just love GPJ, $12, you know, you love these big pastors, that Edomite bitch, what's her name?
Yeah, I know.
That was up with Donald Trump for a minute. She was laid up with that fake killer, Benny Hinn. I can't hear that. I know you're talking about. She got blonde hair, short hair, blonde. Joyce Meyer. Oh, she was Joyce Meyer. That's one too. Marilyn Hickey, Joyce Meyer. Yeah, she Kim Copeland's shit. His wife, daughters, grandkids. Yeah, right. Yeah. They love that lady.
Love Joyce Meyer.
It's because she was raped by her father.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And she preached nothing but bullshit.
Yeah.
And you read these.
She got a Bible.
Man, yeah, you read these, you look at these pastors. Not once they open the Bible, they be speaking some shit out of their own fucking mind.
They do. Right. What's that bitch that be with Trump? No, it's another with blonde hair bitch, man. What's that bitch name? She horrible, man. But go ahead, go ahead.
But they don't see it. They'll do something about that God loves all, that you can find every single hidden trace of everybody, every single person on the planet Earth. But a whole bunch of BS, man. And he not one scripture did he pull.
Right. They never do.
Like, bro, what are you talking about? Man, here you gonna be a pastor to people, but you out of your own mind, out of your own carnation. Where the scriptures at? You know, where the word of the Lord at, man? Nowhere to be found. Then all people love themselves. You like that Christianity, man? Because it makes it gives them okay to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it gives them okay to be homosexual. So let the homosexual in the damn in the choir. You know what I'm saying? I'm delivered until I'm pregnant, my nigga.
She be the choir director.
Yeah. You know, you live for what? I'm just saying I'm delivered. Where you delivered from, bro? I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Deeper into wickedness.
Yeah, exactly.
The Lord delivered you deeper into it. And what is that? What is that? Romans, the first chapter, 26, and he pushed it further into it.
Cause I mean, what the hell, bro, man? What's going on, man? Y'all niggas mentally gone, and that shit goes back to Will Smith, man. He fucked y'all up. Yep. He messed y'all up because he said use the body but take the mind, and that's what he did. You know how you break down the horse? That's how you niggas broke down.
Yeah. Hey, look at that horse walking up there. He ain't got no mind no more.
Broke down, man.
Hey, they got that bridle in his mouth. That's how they did Jake. They put that bridle in their mouth and guide you where you want to go. Take your mind from you.
Take your comfort
You ain't
zone,
shit.
you know? Make you rely on them, and then you have nothing else to fight.
That's it.
So whatever they say, you're not gonna question.
Right.
You know, Jake ain't gonna question why God is white. We don't question why the Most High is so-called black.
Right.
You know, nigga, you part of the problem. In fact, you question, you won't even question yourself white, but you question me. This nigga lied to you all your life, but you question me.
Hey, it's crazy when you think about other nations. Everybody got a power that is in their image.
We don't.
Where the fuck is our power at? That's in our image. We the only people on this earth that worship another man's power. Even the fucking Ammonites and Moabites got their own power. The Asians got their own power. Indians got their own. They Medusa bitch, that whatever, all that. Bullshit, Shiva, and all that crazy shit. Egyptians got how many dog gods or whatever gods they got. Everybody got something that can resemble them. Ishmael got the cobblestones. They worship Allah, Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? You think about all the nations on this earth, they go back to something. They can go back to a deity that look like them. But it's gotta be us. The Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, the so-called Mexicans, so-called Puerto Ricans, they worship in Lady Mary, right? You go in their house, you find all them fucking idols and idolatry. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why the Lord said, hey, stay away from Ephraim. He's going away unto idols. And when he said Ephraim, he mean all the northern tribes. All, what is it, 10 of them?
Yeah,
they have, no, it's 9 of them. Because we got Levi with us. You know what I'm saying? You know, they heavy on that idolatry shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, stay away from the motherfuckers, man.
You saw that in, we always bring out the movie, the last bad boy. You watched that.
Oh, yeah, they did have a lot of heavy. They went in that one chick in that house. Yeah, that's what they got. That's what they do. They all, so, you know, what else is there for our people to see? We worship other people's images. And we've been doing that not just now, but we was doing that because the Lord said we worship Edom's God. You know what I'm saying? We came out of the wilderness with Moses, worshiping Edom, trying to worship their power. Like, what the fuck? And Edom was nothing. All right, but I'm gonna finish this up. And what will ye do in the end thereof? So that's what the Lord's saying. So in the end, when all this shit come to an end, all this idolatry, when this world fold over, what the fuck you gonna do? You know what I mean? What power you gonna call? What was that? John 4:22. Ye know not who you worship. For salvation is unto who? The Jew. The 144,000. Y'all have something?
Chapter 30, verse 8.
Guys, 3-1-2-8.
That's a deep mind. Hey, that vibration, bro. That's that heavy ass vibration, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's the Edomite looking motherfucker pushing out that vibration. You know what I'm saying? That nigga from Detroit, hey, that nigga was a straight drug addict. He was a straight drug. Eminem was a fucking drug head. You know what I mean? Like when I was young out there, everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people knew about him because he had that underground rap. He was like a white boy that could rap. But you could catch the niggas sometimes up and down 8 Mile, man, on ecstasy, on fucking acid. That nigga would be going up down 8 Mile, bugged the fuck out, man, on drugs. And when the nigga was doing this shit, before he had got big and shit, everybody knew him for he was a drug addict, man.
See, Eminem was experimental, man. You know what I'm saying? He was either a fly or flop type of cat, but because he, you know what I'm saying, had a little success, crossover success.
They never seen a white boy like that, so-called white boy like that.
They made him blow up.
Right. That was the kick to him. His whole kick wasn't that he could rap. There's many people that could rap just as good, better. It's the fact that he was a so-called white looking boy that could sound like a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Holy shit. copy. The copy sounds just as good, if not better. And some he do better than a lot of motherfuckers. You know? But he probably do go back to jail. His mama wasn't shit either. His mama was a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know how these hoes be. They, you know, that shit come down in your line. But the point being is that they use the face, his face, you know, and they use that for deception. And you got Jake, you know, especially like I said, everybody knew about him, man. Listen, like he used to go, matter of fact, it used to be what was that? His Kim, his girl, it was some nigga she used to fuck with up at Woodward. It was a radio. What was that place where you get your speakers done at? I can think of the name of it. But it was on like Woodward and 13 Mile. It was on the news and it came up. Then he ran up in there, and that Woodward and 13 Miles right up the street from where I used to live at a point in time. Shit, he ran up in there and pulled the pistol on his Jake, slapped him up with and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking his girl. You know what I'm saying? He went up there and slapped him up and shit. And I was like, man, everybody knew the dude was a little fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? But he was getting fucked up. He had the homeboys from the east side and shit. But the point is, they blew him up because he was an Edomite looking. He was a white looking Edomite, but he had the soul like of a Jew. You know what I'm saying?
And if you listen to his first album, that's all he talking about was drugs, man.
Yeah, he got enough high vibration.
So they were okay with that.
He did was drugs.
They were okay with that because what? Whether he's talking to the so-called white boys or he's talking to the so-called black kids,
right.
He's talking that drug game.
That nigga used to go up down 8 Mile like that nigga wandering to and fro, bro, on fucking acid and drugs. Going up down 8 Mile, bugging the fuck out. And you look at him, you wouldn't even like, damn. Now you like, this, you know, they cleaned him up, but that deep boy, Royce Fowler, that was his name was Slum Village. They all come out.
Jay Dilla from
Yeah.
But this is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaketh cometh suddenly and at instant. Yeah, again, just piggybacking off what the brother said, man, this is a rebellious people, man. The 2/3 are rebellious people. And they love rebellion, man. Okay? They love perverseness, man. They say to the men of the Lord when they walk by, hey, I don't want to hear that. You know? Hey, you say, hey, brother, come listen to the word. Nah, man, I ain't got time, man. I ain't got time for that, man.
You gotta go, man.
Hey, hey, sister, you love the Lord? Yeah, I love the Lord. All right, well, come listen. Nah, I got somewhere to be. Where the hell you got to be, man?
What is it really to do in this world anyway?
Exactly, man.
I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but when you come down here, when you go get drunk,
exactly,
go drink around a bunch of other drunk, fucked up ass people.
Yeah, like you're right. They just want to, like you talked about, they just want to gather abroad. They want to be seen, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at me. Some of these songs, they get dressed up with the curve. Hey, shit, that's just like, hey, you're right though. That's just like when that's just like on what is it, on the internet, that one chick they do the overhauls and shit. Y'all see the pictures for that? They do an over, like they'll do like swimsuits and everything. Bitch just want to be seen. Yeah, right. Bitches want to be seen. Yeah, they do it. Yeah, just want to be seen. They dress up and they pussies hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't show you this. Oh, all my ass is hanging out on this. You know what I mean? It's like, they just want to be, like you said, they just want to dress up and be seen, just to curb, you know, just so they could reject you, because they know what men who love women, they you know, we want that shit, and they know that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a piece of candy in the cat. That's why the Lord said, when the brother brought that out earlier, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Because when that time comes, hey, that pussy gonna be taken. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
When you put it out there, she's not gonna take it.
I ain't mean to say it so raw. Hey, I ain't mean to say it so raw. But you know what I'm saying? When that time hit, bro.
I mean, we've been up there, you know what I'm saying? Young men, you know, but hey,
You looked at me crazy.
but hey, the scripture said that we trust in oppression, man. And so that's where we're at right now, man. We trusting in the stimulus check. We're waiting on that, you know what I'm saying? You trusting in Donald Trump and the scientists gonna come up with a cure, you know, and you're gonna run willingly to take that cure. So what? So you can return to some sort of normalcy. Normalcy is done, man.
What is?
Right.
Whatever was normal.
That's right. Whatever was normal.
Like the Lord, this is wicked, so this definitely can't be normal. There never could have been a time in our life that we was anything normal. You know, how is slavery normal? When you meant to be a king and a prince. How is it normal to be the slave?
And that's why I said you trust in oppression, because Jake has gotten used to this, man.
Right, exactly.
This has become normal. This has become comfortable to Jake, man. To have to wake up, you know what I'm saying, 5 in the goddamn morning, you know what I'm saying, get your kids off to an institution that's going to teach them nothing but lies, so you can go and break your ass off to the so-called white man. Right. All right? To get some change and compared to what you're making him, man. This is oppression, man. All right? This shit is man. This is a messed up ass situation, man. You know? That's why I said truly oppression maketh the wise man mad. Because if you understand what's going on right now, you want to get the hell up out of this place, man.
That's right.
I'm tired of this shit, man. Right? Your children are off, you know what I'm saying? Your ladies are off, you know, you gotta eat GMO foods and shit, you know what I'm saying? You should be wanting to get the hell up out of this place, man.
Yes, that's right.
To hell with Babylon, man. All right?
I can't even barely take a step towards a bird. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? How many times, who can take a step towards a bird? Dude just literally, is still sitting, he literally got down there and was like, that motherfucker didn't move. The bird still sitting there, man. Hey, Jake me on that spiritual wickedness, man. Hey, I ain't, you know, just kidding.
Alright, with that, and I say call Lord.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kwakadash.
Let it give them honest and elder sponsor Gary Wilson retarded this truth. And salutation on him out there, species, words, and series. And with that, ball for ball.
Ball for ball. DTA. Right.